Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Crypto. I am your host, Dragon Rider, and today I have another special roundtable. Wow, man, I'm super excited to be able to assemble and continue to assemble some very talented and some awesome people in the space. It's pretty exciting for me. So at the end, or throughout the stream, if you seen the title, I will be holding a giveaway for some NFTs. If you meant an NFT from Crypto Rejects, the link is in the description. You'll get thrown in the drawing, and throughout the show, I might end up just throwing one out to somebody anyway. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and introduce some of my guests, man, for this pre-holiday roundtable thing I got going on. So up first, man, we got Ben Crypto. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, everybody? Doing good. Thanks for having me on, Dragon.
Absolutely, man. So just real quick, just throw everybody out. What's your very first crypto investment?
Bitcoin back in 2014. I'm an OG.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, we got okay. Awesome stuff, man. So let's see. Up next, we got Scott Herman. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Oh man, great. So right along with the trend, man. Hey, what was your first crypto investment?
My first crypto investment was Shiba Inu before the first pump. It was really fun, so I decided to stay.
Nice. That's all.
I was like, that's pretty good. 3,000 times whatever you put in. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Whatever it was.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. So next up, I have my homeboy, man. When I first started Worldwide Crypto, well, me and my partner originally first started Worldwide Crypto. I had like 3 subscribers, and this guy right here, man, he said, I said, hey, I'm starting a show, and let me would you like to come on and talk about Volt? He said, man, let's do it right now. I was like, oh, what's up? So my ace, man, Pablo Crow, what's up, homie?
What up? What's up, guys? What's happening,
What's
man? Happy to be
man?
here. It's been a while since I've been on your show, so this will be fun.
Awesome stuff, man. So what was your very first crypto investment?
I bought a Bitcoin at $500. That was my first time buying crypto, and it was very weird. It was weird buying crypto back then. So
yeah,
times are a lot better now for sure.
Awesome stuff, man. All right, so up next, man, hey, he's very generous guy, man. Hey, you see him all across the, he's constantly giving back, man. He's an awesome guy. Give it up for JRE. What's up, man?
Dang, you caught me, bro. You caught me putting stuff on my lips, man. Here we go.
Know, right?
We go. What's going What's going on, brother? What's going on, everybody?
Awesome stuff, man. So, hey, what was your very first crypto investment?
I'd have to go with Pablo. Actually, Bitcoin was my first crypto investment. If we're talking big caps here, so yeah, Bitcoin several years ago.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, awesome stuff. Man. My very first was Doge. I caught it like at the beginning of last year. during the whole little craze and stuff, and my little $100 turned into $1,300 real quick, and I was like, I got bit by the crypto bug, and
sounds looks like me. I'm like, let's go.
That'll do it, man. When you see $100 turn into 1,300, you're like, I don't even know what this is, but I'm in.
Exactly, especially because
then you try to tell your friends, they're like, that doesn't make sense. That's a scam.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I thought the same thing when I first heard about Bitcoin. It was back in, I think, 2012, and a group of my buddies, they were like, "Hey, man, we're gonna invest into Bitcoin. Let's all take $1,000 each, and let's throw it into this Bitcoin." And I'm like, "Man, that's fake money, man. I'm ready to go to the beach right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on vacation, man, and I'm the one looking like
on
dummy.
Vacation now. That's
yeah."
Sure. They all on vacation now.
Yes, and you know what? A couple of them, they still call me up every once in a while, just check in on. They're like, "Hey, man, guess where I am this month?" And I'm like, so it's awesome stuff, man. Hey, man, I every single one of you, I really appreciate your time to come on the channel, just to hang out and kind of BS a little bit. I had a couple talking points that just to bring up, but you know, anybody that's ever seen the show or whatnot, I just let the conversation go, and we'll just go in whatever territory it goes into. So
I love it.
Sounds
awesome.
good.
So all right. So one of the very first things I wanted to kind of just get some ideas on or whatnot is so you know, we've all kind of, you know, talked about different projects and such throughout our different, you know, careers or whatnot. You know, and kind of, you know, there's a lot of people that really look to us for information and stuff like that. And, you know, with regulations that are soon to be coming down, and a lot of people are really starting to look at what kind of responsibility influencers, content creators, you know, what kind of responsibility do we have when it comes to you know, any project that we talk about, whether it's successful or whether it fails. What are your ideas on you know, what kind of responsibility do y'all think that we should have or be responsible for if a project, you know, especially if a project, you know, just kind of fails because of crappy devs?
Who wants to start that one? Let's go, Ben. You go first. You're right next to
Sure. I mean, it's obviously there's a difference between a project failing versus it being a total rug pull, you know, something totally illegal like that. So, I mean, if it's a total rug pull, then yeah, I mean, everyone should kind of be a little bit responsible. Obviously, it's kind of tough to place blame here or there on somebody specifically, but everyone should be held accountable. If it's just a failed project, I mean, you can't, you know, most industries, most startups don't succeed. Only 10, 20% do. I think crypto is about the same averages there. So, you know, some projects are going to succeed, some aren't going to succeed, but, you know, your reputation as an influencer improves with better, you know, selection of projects that you choose and the more successful they are.
Yeah, I agree with that, Ben. And I think as an influencer, it's our responsibility to not only recognize, as for example, if we're, you know, on board with the project and it doesn't go well, and we recognize things that were done, as we continue even our own journeys and we support other projects in the future, it's good for us to recognize those red flags, address them, and then as we move into talking about other projects, you know, teach our communities like, hey, you know, yeah, we were all on board with project A, but this is where they went wrong. And project B that I'm working with now, I'm really happy because they're doing X, Y, and Z, which to me, you know, tells me that it's a real business, that they have true vision, they have great utility. You know, when we all, well, at least for myself, when I first got into crypto, I didn't really know what I thought I knew what utility meant, but I didn't really feel like I figured out what utility was until, you know, I got burnt out on a few projects that just weren't delivering, right? A lot of just overhype and just, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And that was okay during the bull run because it was just happening, you know, across the board with a lot of different projects. But for me personally, you know, I really wanted to take my education in crypto to the next level. And a big part of that obviously would be to, you know, look back at over the last few years and see what worked and hasn't worked. And then when projects come to me and they want to have meetings and I talk to their dev team, like I have a whole new list of questions today compared to a year ago, 2 years ago. And so I think it's really important that we're not afraid to ask those hard questions. And I know for some channels, it might be difficult because they want to ask the hard questions, but at the same time, they want to get paid because they need to pay the bills. And so you have to really ask yourself where you draw the line across that board. And you'll see the influencers that are drawing that line closer to, my integrity versus just trying to pay some bills. And so, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think?
What about you, JR? You're up next.
Oh, it's my turn. What's going
I guess we try just going in order. I guess.
Yeah, going in order here. Yeah, I kind of feel like when I was in school, man, and it was my turn, I would always kind of shy away for a little bit just because if I did something wrong, all eyes were on me. So it's kind of one of those things like, do I raise my hand? Do I not raise my hand? Here I am. Anyway, once again, thanks for the invite to the show. So when it comes to responsibility, I guess you have to look at it in a few different ways here. Is it contractual? Is it, are you looking to try to build your audience here? Are you going to be financially responsible if something goes down? For me, and I don't knock influencers who decide to take any kind of money contractually for promoting any kind of products. I mean, that's their business, right? That's what they do. And that's fine. I mean, if you're part of the marketing campaign with them, hey, that's a plus to you. The problem that I see with not with getting paid, but problem I see with if the project goes south or if something goes wrong with the project, people look at you like, well, you're the one that told us about it, right? You're the one that showed us to this product, to this asset, whatever it may, could be a clothing line, since we're talking about crypto, but just in general as marketing, they look at you as the face, and you may have many influencers on the same asset, saying different things, but cumulatively they want to bring the product and the asset together to show you that it's strong. But when we have things like, I don't know if I can bring up projects in here that have done some things successfully or not. But anyway,
I don't mind at all. That's
okay.
One thing I don't mind. Hey, everybody's free to speak their piece.
Okay, good. All right, good. So you think about what happened with Lily Finance, right? And I know it's a tough one. It's a sore one, right? Because a lot of people invested into that asset, thinking that things were going to go, one way, but they went another. And I'm not trying to knock on Lillian Finance. I don't know anybody on those teams over there, what they're doing. All I know is, hey, it had a potential or may still have the potential to make somebody money, but I didn't cover it.
It made a lot of people money who were watching my live coverage of the launch, except me.
Except you, huh?
Except me.
So right. So the other day they mentioned that they were going to get listed on Coinbase, and it was like a for sure thing. And some other influencers got on it and said, hey, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It didn't happen. So now the community's looking like it didn't happen. So you're the blame. You're the blame. You're the blame. Right. So, on top, and I know I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my point, Scott. I'm almost done with my point.
I wanted to chat with you. I like that.
I'm almost done. So you have to look at it in terms of the responsibility. It's not necessarily the promoter or the marketing individual's responsibility to make sure the project goes up and up, right? Things don't always go up and up. You have to have that kind of understanding that when you look at your wallet, it's not going to always be in the up and up, depending on what's happening. Right. But it is not my responsibility to make sure that asset is going up. I may be able to say a couple things, and people may say, "Well, I'll get in because JRE's in." Did you do your research? Did you check some things? Did you read the blockchain? You see what's going on? No. I just did it because you're getting into it. Well, shoot, I may be a DJ gambler, right? I may be talking about it, but I may be a DJ and gambler where I'll just jump in all kinds of stuff and then find out, oh man, I've been wrecked. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's a hard road to cross because as an influencer, right, you feel responsible. At the same time, you do feel that responsibility. Let's say with Pablo, with Voltinu, right? Something happens. His face is all over the place, everywhere. It's Pablo's fault. It's Pablo's I've lost money. It's Scott with WagMe. You know what I'm saying? It's Darren with Jigsaw. So you're going to get that blame anyway. But in terms of social responsibility, it is our responsibility if we're going to cover an asset to ensure that we update, you know what I'm saying? If we're covering a project, update as much as possible. Tell the truth. Reveal the developers, whoever they are. If you got any backdoor deals going on, be truthful about, just be honest.
Yeah. I got you. Hey, just for everybody that don't know, this is my homeboy Darren, man, from Destination DeFi is in the house. How you doing, man?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
You got nationally late.
We are live. What's popping? Hey, yo, hey, Jerry, hey, Jigsaw. I don't even know where he is.
Nobody knows, right?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Actually, I asked the question, and he came back on the post with a picture with two hands with a knife in it. I was like, that's kind of weird. If that was developed, I was like, what? That was kind of weird. Yeah. I said, where's Jigsaw? Somebody posted. They said something, but then the developer came back, two hands with a knife in it with blood. And
I call. It was interesting how that happened because I was texting him. Well, this is the question he asked. He said, "Do you think that my face being?" Matter of fact, let me not even cap. I'll just go ahead and read it verbatim. All right, that makes it a lot easier. Hold on, I will pull this back.
While he's looking for that, Scott, did you have a question?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, JRE, the hard thing is with supporting projects is a lot of times these guys are under NDAs, and so they might be being told information and they're accepting it as truth because they're also on NDA, and then they're promoting that on Twitter, and then it doesn't happen. Going back to your point of, well, now it's their fault, but then they're still under the NDA, so they can't exactly go in there and talk about what happened, right?
Tracking, right? Absolutely. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, I understand the NDA, but at the same time, and I'm not saying they did know, right? But if you are getting listed on an exchange.
Well, yeah.
Right.
And
if you're going to point that out.
Yeah. And I think at this point, we've seen it time and time again. We saw it with Terra, with Binance, and we saw some other tokens talk about getting on exchanges before the exchange listed it. It should be a known thing by now that, especially with the tier ones, you say nothing until they say it first.
You wait, right?
Yeah. And there's no reason why you should think you can even say anything before they say it first. Like, it's in the contract that you sign. So if Coinbase says, "Hey, we're not listing you, but you can announce it anyways," well, maybe you're talking to the wrong Coinbase. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're not really talking to them. And again, I don't know. I'm just saying, if we got listed, if WAGMI got listed on Coinbase, if they told us we could say something, we'd be like, we're not saying anything until you do, bro. Like, we just don't want the FUD.
Yeah.
See, and that's exciting. See, when you hear those kind of things, that's exciting news. And you want to kind of cover it. You're like, yeah, let me retweet, let me say something. That's exciting news, right? So now you feel some kind of way, and now you're making your audience feel some kind of way. But then if it goes the opposite direction, they're like, oh, what happened, Dre? What happened, Scott? Huh?
Yeah.
And then the fudge begins. You're a crap bag or whatever the place. That's and that's not part of the reason why I don't accept funds, but it's part of the reason why I don't accept money. Because I'm just a regular investor covering an investment that I like to invest in.
Yeah. And there's so little. I was gonna say there's so little projects in the space right now too, where you should know that an announcement like that has all eyes on. Like, the bear market shook a lot out, so there's only a few projects left that are building.
A lot out.
Yeah, FTX took a lot out. I mean, even on the investing side of things, like, it shook out a lot of venture capitalists. Like, what, Sequoia lost $250 million, and they made. So I don't know if you guys watched the video where they're talking about these different investments. So SBF was literally playing League of Legends the entire phone call. He was talking to Sequoia, and the Sequoia rep was like, "Are you playing League of Legends?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I like this guy. Here's $250 million. It's like, are you kidding me?
That is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Oh, you don't take showers and your hair's messy? Here's $50 million. Like,
I know, right?
No, Scott, the crazy thing is my little brother said the exact same thing. He's like, oh, he's like, the weirder the guy is, the more money they kept giving him.
I need to stop going to the gym. I need to get my room all disheveled. I need to get wrinkly shirts.
You have to look completely uncivilized.
Yeah,
and you will
like,
get, and somebody will give you a bag. I've realized it. Okay?
You know what? I could keep the same look. I'll just put a massive green dildo right on my desk right here.
Boom.
And they'll be like, "Is that a huge green dildo?" I'll be like, "Bet your ass." Now give me $20 million.
Yeah.
Just tell them it's a paperweight. There you go.
It's like what is it, Ted 1 or 2 when Ted goes to the grocery store?
Yeah.
And then the boss keeps giving him raises and promotions because he's being an asshole.
Yeah. That's that too. Yeah.
Hey, JRE. So this is the
We're broken
question.
down.
You rugging, Darren.
Hey, you need to pay for some good
said,
internet, brother.
Do you
Rugging.
Hey, I mean, I tried to win one of your contests. I could have paid for it.
Oh, you gonna blame me for not being able to afford your internet?
Yeah, close some of them windows there, buddy.
He said, check it out. He said, "Do you think my name hinders Jigsaw?" And he said that Lefty is the dev. I mean, and so we went back and forth about that. I said, I think the fact that you came out as the dev of 2 other projects, yeah. I said that kind of screwed you. And so he was like, you know, and then we went back and forth about it briefly. I explained to him, you're gonna have to find. We're gonna have to find another avenue.
He's killing it
because this space is not gonna work. And he said, so why am I? So, I am. All right, is that better?
Yeah.
All right. So he said. So basically, the last message I got from him was, "All right, cheers, bro. See you on the other side." And I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
Oh.
So for 4 days straight, I'm messaging this fool. And you know how like on iPhone, like if the messages aren't delivered, they're green bubble.
Right, regular text message.
Dude, this is for 4 days straight. I'm calling Trono. I'm calling Kadu. I'm like, what the hell is going on? As soon as I got that message, I called Trono. I said, yo, you need to check on your boy. Like something's not right. And next thing you know, I decided I'm messaging him this whole time. Green bubble. Finally, I finally see, oh, Blue, he's alive. Great. Now this is days later. By then, look, I know when to skedaddle, bro. I was already gone. I put my message in the Telegram like, peace, y'all. Like this, I'm not here for this nonsense. I just left, hey, wish y'all the best. Like, that's it. That's it. And left out.
So what kind of, I mean, as the question was asked, what from Dragon Rider, what kind of responsibility as an influencer do you have when something like that happens, you know, to the community? Dev disappears or whatever the case, you know?
Yeah. I mean, in a way, I mean, I mean, it's there's two sides to the coin, you know. It's for one, it's how much information did you have to begin with? How much information was you given? You know, we can only do our research so much, you know what I mean? When, especially if you know, they give you an NDA, they give you a contract, and you know, it's listed out, okay, this is this, and then, you know, the only thing you have to go off of is what you're being told, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you signing contracts, so, you know, especially if you taking money from, you know, known scammers and stuff, because if you around in the space long enough, you know some names. You know what I'm saying? And them same names are going to approach you with 10, 20,000.
What?
And say, hey,
lying, bro.
I need you to go ahead and swing this for a couple weeks.
Yo,
you know,
yo,
just to get it out there.
Yo, worldwide. How many times could you have paid your mortgage over all the offers we done got?
Hey, I'm not even up. Look, I'm not even up there with y'all. And people came to me and said, hey, man, look, I got 50K right now. Just work for me for 2 weeks, and
2 weeks.
You're gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid. And I'm like, man. And see that's where I'm kind of, you know, because, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't do this for subscriber counts. I do this because I enjoy this. I do this because it's fun, and, you know, and at the same time, my name and my reputation like really means a lot to me. I don't want to be associated with the known people that knowingly will take a bag before launch, and soon as launch comes, they dumping bags. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my name associated with that. You know what I mean? Because that's a problem. I'm all about promoting transparency in the space and stuff like that. So, you know, if if I can help it, I will. You'll never see me taking some money just to shield for a couple weeks, and then that project rugs. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
here's the thing too. I'm gonna say this as well, real quick, Jerry. I think the reason it kind of like backfired on him was when we was in the space that you snapped on him, and so
I didn't snap.
Y'all, you lightweight snap. you kind of snapped, my guy. So
I mean,
this
this
is what happened. He was banking on the fact that like he had a relationship with you already due to his affiliation with JC. So he was banking like, well, JRE, I've known him. Da, 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 da. He'll back me on this. He didn't see that avalanche coming. So when he got cracked upside his head with the frying pan,
I didn't know him, so there was no relationship.
Well, see, okay, so you had a relationship with Trono and Kadu, right? So maybe he thought differently. Maybe he thought that kind of was going to trickle down to him, but nah.
But the only question that I had was, who's the dev? That's it.
Yeah, but he came up. He's like, me. It's me, Mario. Like, yo.
Right. But then the heat came after that, after the series of questions, and that was my own question. But the heat came afterwards, like, you ruined my projects because one, you asked a question, and then two, other people started asking more questions, and then they really wanted to find out who I was, and then they found out that I was the dev of 2 other projects. Oh,
but here's the thing. Now, here's the $1 million question. Check this out. Here we go. If in fact he decided to go ahead and just continue being the secret dev of these projects, would he be in a better situation?
That's the $1 million question, brother. That's the $1 million question.
Pablo sitting over quiet. What you think, Pablo?
What do you think?
Well, you know what? Look, in my point of view, I don't really care who the devs are because I've seen projects where the dev shows their face all day long,
and they still jack you. Yeah,
you know what I mean. I've seen projects where devs hire other people to pretend they're the developers, and they're not even the developers.
That's true.
So
we have seen some front men. Yes, we have.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like, I like to base my trust on a developer is day by day how they represent their project and how they deliver day by day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't trust a guy that you just met either just because you saw his face. You know, you don't know what he's gonna do. You don't know if he's gonna be here 30 days from now or 6 months from now. You don't know what his plan. You know, but you also gotta look at like, hey, what are you bringing to the table? What is the community? Does the community even like your project? I mean, you can have the best utility, but if nobody cares for your utility, like it's irrelevant, right? So you gotta look at all the aspects of the project. You know, not just the developing team, but also what's bringing to the table, how they're delivering, and how does the community like the project.
That was a good goddamn answer. Give it up for Pablo, everybody.
Politician. He's the politician, guys.
I can agree
He's
with
the most
you
interesting
on that,
man,
Pablo, but I would like to know who the devs are and what their backgrounds are, because day-to-day delivering is great. I want to see the plan for the next year, 3 months, 2 years, because I want to be behind the team that knows how to build the foundations of a business that has the ability to scale as that big business becomes more successful. Because the problem that I've seen a lot in this space is you do have a bunch of guys that collectively get together and sometimes get lucky, build huge community, which is, very important, but they lack the inability to scale that business properly so that it can survive as it continues to grow. And a lot of that comes from having prior experience in building the foundations of a business. Like there's a lot of, X, Y, and Z variables that have to get done so that it doesn't collapse on itself. Just like a regular, like building a building, right? The foundation's bad. You can get really big, but then you fall over because maybe you can't time manage. Maybe your lawyer didn't get all of your legals straight. Maybe, there's utilities that you're offering that, they count as securities and you can't do that. You have to go back and fix it. Like day-to-day delivering is great, but day-to-day delivering can also just be busy work. What's the end goal?
Yeah. Let me just add right there. Like I'm seeing a lot of times right now, there's like founders and devs. It's kind of just like a one-man operation. Like Pablo, I mean, with Volt, like is Voltoshi, is he the developer? Is he the founder? Is it just like a one-man operation there? Like, what is it?
Look, man, I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
all I know is the man got 100.
It's Pablo.
You know what I mean?
Hold on,
Pablo.
hold on, Pablo. Oh, Pablo. Oh, we didn't see that one coming, bro. Come on, man.
It's Pablo himself.
Look,
Yeah,
man,
hey.
It could be. It could very well be.
Pablo is officially the dev.
projects that have made me the most money has been Bitcoin, has been Shiba, has been Volt. I don't know any of the developers for those projects. You know what I mean? I know who created Crow. You know, that's why, you know, I made a good chunk of money with Crow, but like 3 out of the 4 projects I made money and I have no idea who they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Voltablo.
Hey, that's gonna be the next. Hey, you're gonna see that on Dex Tools live pairs in just a minute.
Hey, the way I see it, I may or may not be Voltoshi. Does it really matter? Does it really matter?
Pabloshi.
So what is on the agenda for Volt for next year? I've been out of the loop for the last 2-3 weeks.
Well, phase 5 is about to be released, and you all will know what's coming. You know, obviously, Voltichain is going to have multiple updates, like burn tracker, pair-to-pair, limit orders for DeFi.
Cool.
For DeFi, yes. Limit orders for DeFi.
Mm.
I don't care if you're a degen or not. You should be excited for limit orders on DeFi.
I wanted that 2-3 years ago. I was like, there's an app out there for limit orders here. Come on now. I'm tired of having to watch this 24/7.
Exactly. I want to have a peaceful night's rest.
TradeX is launching on January 9th. They're doing that as well. You should take a look at what they're doing too.
Who?
TradeX.
TradeX.
Yeah.
Oh, the centralized exchange? Or
no, they're going to have limit orders and all that stuff, so you don't have to sit there and watch 24/7. They were launched out of the Rolodex incubator a couple months ago. Pretty cool project.
And where are they based?
TradeX?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they're based, but I can ask Zach for you.
I'm gonna start asking that question from now on, bro. Like,
where they at?
Where are they at, bro?
Where they at? Hong Kong? Where are they at?
Australia.
Small island in the Bahamas, I think.
Who's the dev? Who's the dev?
Hey, don't sell your house to buy crypto. Don't buy crypto. All right.
JRE has a question for the masses. Tell him, JRE.
Who's the dev?
Who is the dev?
On the next episode of Who's the Dev.
Listen, because essentially, if something happens, I want to know who to contact, right?
No, you want to know who to go. You want to know who to go put hands on.
Look,
next flight out.
Not just me, but there's thousands of other people behind me probably asking the same question. Who's the dev, JRE? Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
I figured out what we gonna do. We just capture them, lock them up, put them in a basement, tie them up, and play up and up over and over again, and just torture them. What you think?
We all know. We all know who Russ is, and nobody cares. See what I mean?
Because you see what happened. You see what happened with
Islands. Who knows where he's at right now? He's got his sugar mama. Who knows?
Yo, did you see Pablo? Did you see the dude? He had a backpack on. Sam had a backpack on, running down the beach, and the only thing I heard in my head was backpack. That's all I heard.
They're using that guy. Poor kid, man. They're using him as the fall guy, man. I mean,
he's not. Look, call me crazy.
They give him too much power, bro. That kid. How old is he? 27.
Look at but here's the thing, though.
But he's not a kid, though. That's the thing.
We're
looking at him because we're looking at him because he looks kind of like,
he looks silly.
He looks primitive.
He looks silly, but he filled the right people's pockets. That's what it is.
Yeah. He ain't going. I don't think he's going to jail.
Follow the paper trail.
I don't think he's going to jail. And if he is,
I really disagree with that there.
He does not.
Yeah, no, he's definitely going to jail. That's my
think so. Is he going to make it there? That's the question.
No,
that's a good question.
He does not have the mental capacity to be able to front run and do all of these things that everybody's saying he's due. I understand he's quite smart going to where'd he go? MIT. Where'd he go to school? Stanford? I don't know. Harvard? I don't know. Yes, he's relatively smart.
MIT.
Right? MIT, right? Right along with Vitalik, and you know what I'm saying, and Sanzul from Binance. All these guys going to these high Ivy League schools, right? So they have the book knowledge, But in terms of like common sense and you know, in that direction, like what's really going on outside the world, listen, they wrapped that boy in, man. They wrapped him in because they know he does this. He'll talk. He'll talk all day long. He'll open his mouth all day long. I'm not saying that he wasn't part of it. I'm just saying that there's too many political ties and all these connections for him to be the main guy versus the fall guy.
That's why I don't think he's gonna he's gonna be deleted.
House arrest.
I think he's gonna be deleted.
I can't take this anymore.
Wait, you talking Epstein? You talking Epstein?
That level.
No, bro.
I think so. That's my prediction.
They gonna say he left behind such a sweet note.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Jared. I don't think he has the knowledge or the mental fortitude to be behind, like, because they're saying that they were laundering money, you know, through Ukraine back into the pockets of politicians. Like, this spider web just goes so big.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
I think he was just a really smart kid that could talk the lingo, like you're saying, and whoever he's involved with, his parents were involved with, they were really running it behind the show,
right? Because he was donating money to these political campaigns and all that. What's he doing? Okay, Mr. Friedman, Bankman Fried, do you think we can send money? Do you think we can send money to Ukraine? I think you could. I think you can. Go ahead and send $1 billion to Ukraine. Like, no, they're not coming to him for those kind of questions.
Look at Ben, bro. Look at Ben. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Excuse me. Yeah, I do think he was Colin. He's sort of the fall guy too, but I definitely do think he was he created a culture where he was basically just assassinating all his enemies, just any competition, etc. So,
yeah, but he tried to go up against Big Daddy CZ, and that didn't work too well.
Correct.
Whatever strings he tried to pull to keep CZ away from Voyager.
Well, you see what CZ did.
CZ said, "All right." CZ said, "Okay, this is the game you want to play. Let's go."
Nah,
and pulled a chess move.
Pulling big chess move, buying up or agreement to acquire a Voyager and all that. I'm like, what? And then potentially sells his whatever. What? Okay.
Okay. But he just recently went back out and said he's going to actually follow through with the Voyager thing.
Yep. Right? Make some noise for that, everybody.
Maybe I can get my 8 point out.
Thank you.
No, I don't
Wait
think
for the
CZ,
next bull run.
I don't think CZ is 100% in the light, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
Hold on.
I don't think in this case you can be.
What exactly do you mean by that, Jerry?
I mean, listen, you want to do damage control, right? If somebody's talking about your business, your company, what have you, want to come out and do damage control as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
But CZ, I mean, that dude was on it real quick with a rebuttal, like just real quick. And then you really started to see the connections that he had with FTX and all of that. Like, I don't know everything, but I'm just saying, like, there was just too close of these connections for there not to be something going on in the background with CZ. Right.
Well, he said
CZ
what
was less than 24 hours of him looking at the books or whatever he was going to do for FTX. Right.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna look at the books the next day. Yeah, I'm not gonna work with FTX.
Yeah. Ain't no way you got through that.
Like 15 hours later. Yep. Just went through everything. Not happening.
No, I think CZ just I think he has a superpower. He just does like this over the book.
Yeah.
Right. We're talking years of a relationship here. Years.
Yeah, man.
And then you can just go through. You're right. I don't know. Anyway,
he's that guy that can speed read. He'd be like,
he like it's like he scoops the words up off and just rubs it on his head.
He's a power horse in the industry. He really is. He's a power horse in the industry, and I hope it really does well. Of course, with Binance and things of that nature, and they've really taken a hit. With BNB and etc. I think over $3 billion been exited from the platform, what have you. So, he's doing what he can, along with because Binance US is a separate entity. If you guys didn't know that, it's a separate entity. So, they're I think they're the ones that's actually acquiring those assets in agreement with that Binance.us.
That is right.
I actually started using Binance US, man. It's way better, way more efficient than Coinbase. I'll tell you that much. So,
I love it. So
yeah, I have no problem with it.
No knock against CZ. I'm just saying. He likes to stir the pot.
no,
We can stir the pot too.
No.
My B&B up.
That's Big Dad. That's Big Papa CZ.
Yeah,
Big
Papa.
I need that $600 B&B. I remember getting there in at $44.
Oh yeah. Dude, Jerry, let me hold something, man. Maybe I can get some better internet. Come on, man. I'm trying to upgrade the Xfinity. I want to win a contest, Jerry.
Listen, this next round, in my opinion, this is the next round in bull run, whenever it happens, 24, 25, whatever. Some people are saying end of 24, being 25. Yeah. Listen, since we're still here, we are going to make it right. We are going to see some explosive gains eventually down the road. They may not be the same that they were before because of, who knows when these regulations start to come down the pipe, right? This legislation, these policies. Biden's putting down, the SEC's crunching down, Kardashians being sued for $1 million, whatever the case, because of promotions. We were talking about that already, about promoting, right? And the implications, what can happen behind closed doors when you do those kind of things. But with those kind of regulations coming down the pipe, it may hinder individuals investing, and these projects are coming out, the fly-by-night projects, they may not be as successful anymore. And I hope not. I hope these guys get caught up and they go to jail. And I'll actually visit some of them and be like, look, you want to put some money on your books? You need some you need some extra food? You need some
need oodles and noodles and honey buns, bro. They need them. Hey, I got a question. So is it I correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been told that Uniswap is going to be implementing something where you're going to need a $15,000 deposit in order to launch a project.
Oof, that'd be awesome.
That would be great. That would clean out all the rug pulls.
That would be awesome.
Yo, you might like. Hey, hold on. Hey, guys. Hey, let's go to a dream world, guys. Do you guys remember a time when all the rug pulls were combined to VSC? Hey, those were glorious days, weren't they?
Well, I can tell you,
when gas was high as hell and nobody could cheat.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, people are starting to look at projects through with a fine-tooth comb now, because we just minted our comic book collection yesterday, and we had to jump through hoops to make sure everything was in compliance with GameStop, because they're like, you can't have this, you can't have that, we need this. Like, there was just a whole list of things that we had to do. Not that we were doing anything wrong, but just to button everything up so it was perfect, legally speaking, so when the collection launches, they don't have to deal with any flack in the future. So like this whole FTX crashing obviously sucked, and it's forcing a lot of companies that are already pretty big, even outside the space, like GameStop, to really pay attention to what they're putting out there, because they don't want another FTX situation to hurt them. And I think that's great, because working hard to get a good project out there, like, you can do what you got to do, right, to get it out there. We don't mind putting the work in, but even if the SEC isn't hammering down just yet, companies are taking notice that want to get involved in crypto, and like, they're doing it by the book.
Yeah. So
they've been releasing some drafts here, haven't they?
See that again?
They said they've been releasing a few drafts, right?
The SEC.
Yeah.
I don't know, to my knowledge, but if there are, send me the link.
Scott, let me ask you a question. So have you actually gone through like KYC with your project, WAGMI Games? Because I'm just like curious what the process is.
Oh yeah, our CEO handled all of that. So
do they like meet with like the auditing firm in person, or is it just like over Zoom? I'm just curious. Like, is it strict or not? Any idea?
I would have to ask Ian, our CEO, because that was all handled even before I joined the project. They got all that done out of the way. Like, they made sure the business was good to go. So I can send you some information.
I think it's just like obviously you give the documentation. So even if a founder is not DOX, then the auditing firm knows who it is. And then I think it's like just the Zoom call where they make sure the face matches the ID. Like, I'm just curious how easy it is for the scammers to fake it. But that's good to know
for you, for sure.
A lot of time you can just hire a legal opinion to represent you. You know what I mean? Like, you docs to the legal opinion, and the opinion represents you on the whole project. Therefore, you don't have to.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, because
you want to know, man? What do you want to know?
Steve talk. That's Steve talk.
I know, right? We know
Hey.
now.
What do you want to know?
Hey, good job, Pablo.
That's Dev talk.
Well, guys, you know, all you have to do is go ahead and implement.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes, that's all you have to do.
Very, very political. Yeah, he had a very political voice. They
You
tried to
wanna
give me the virus.
You want to know how I knew Lily wasn't going to get listed on Binance? You want to know how I knew? You want to know how I knew? To get listed, even though listing on Coinbase, on Coinbase is free, you still have to have a backer. A backer has to have $10 million worth of fiat funds to support your project. And I mean, $10 million is a lot higher than any of their marketing was or their liquidity. So how is a guy that has $10 million going to support your project when you don't even have that in liquidity or you don't even have anything close to it? See what I'm saying? So from an investment point of view, a rich guy, they're going to look at the project and say, no, I'm not backing this project. I'm not. So therefore, they don't have a backer. Therefore, no listing.
Hold on, man.
That knowledge. Go ahead. Hit them with it.
All right, you know what? I got something.
That's
for you, Pablo.
That's awesome. That's good knowledge,
Pablo.
man.
Here we go. Good one, Pablo.
You know what I love about that noise is I got the amiibo Mario.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
That's
awesome. Amazing, man.
You got the Dragon Ball 2 in the back. I can see it in the corner.
Yeah, I got all the pops too.
Man, you got
around the room. I'm a big nerd.
He's a collector.
My wife got me this shirt.
hey, shout out to the wife. Shout out to the wife for buying you a cool shirt, man. All right. How was Brazil, by the way?
Brazil was fun, dude. We went to go see Christ the Redeemer, which was pretty cool. Got a lot of photos. Went to the beaches. We were down there for Thanksgiving because my wife hasn't seen her parents in a few years because of all the travel restrictions. Right. But it was great down there. We had a lot of fun. I think I got the best massage of my life. We went and got a couples massage, and the girl working on me didn't speak any English, but my wife told her in Portuguese, like, he likes a lot of pressure. And she was like 110 pounds. She beat the absolute crap out of me. Afterwards, I'm like, do you want to come to America? Like, yes. It was amazing.
Hey,
so what's awesome, great down there too is I think it's 5.5 to the dollar, right? So whatever you buy down there, just divide by 5.5, and that's what the cost is. So we just went everywhere, didn't have to spend a ton of money, and it was nice too because like we could be extra generous with tips down there to help people out. It was nice. Yeah. It was a good time. Went to the Coca Cabana. That was pretty cool.
I can imagine, man. That's awesome.
We got to go to Brazil after this live stream.
I'll be on that level one day.
It's really not that expensive, bro. Like
just the plane ticket's the most expensive,
really. That's it.
But yeah, everyone was. I mean, my wife didn't want me speaking in some areas we went to, so people didn't see that I was an American speaking English. So, she's like, "Don't talk here. I want to get robbed." I'm like, okay, just smile.
knowing dang well the probability of you getting robbed is greater at home than it is overseas. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't worried. My wife gets worried about stuff like that. Like we were in this like really nice mall by her parents' house, and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. She's like, I don't know if I'm okay with you going to the bathroom by yourself. I was like, are you serious? Like, you need to chill out. Like, no one's gonna rob me on the way to the bathroom in this nice ass mall. And if they do, God help them.
Yeah, the malls that they have there a lot. I saw a huge one in Colombia.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So
I mean, it's not like I was in a mall in the favelas. You know what I mean? Like just a regular mall.
Yeah. At least it's not in the favelas. I guess you'll be okay. So you guys were in Rio. You hit Sao Paulo or just Rio?
Yeah, we just stayed in Rio. It was mainly for us. Like it wasn't really a vacation. It was more for us to spend time with her mom and dad.
Cool.
And her brother lives there too, so spend like family time.
Speaking of family time, hey, you still got a hangover worldwide crypto from your birthday?
No, man. Hey,
why you put him on blast like that, man? Why you put him on blast, bro?
When was your birthday?
Sunday the 18th.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
How old are
Happy
you now?
birthday, man.
40.
Damn, you are
Yeah,
old.
Congratulations.
Hey, but look though,
Jeez.
My man
Don't
V4. My man V40.
Don't crack.
I
It
thought
don't
you were going to
crack.
say like 32, 30, something like that. So you look great.
hey, I
for your age.
appreciate that, man.
I'm not too far behind you, bro.
But
I'm
that
on
video-
your heels.
That video on the internet. Yep.
Hey, Photoshop is real. look, he got the filter on and everything. Look at it. got the Insta model
But
filter.
that episode of Family Guy where they're like, we will be doing our next news broadcast in 4K, and they immediately fire the news anchor because she looked like 97 years old.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Family Guy newspaper that said Shiva was going to pump and then it pumped? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Family Guy or The Simpsons? Because The Simpsons
Family
predicted
Simpsons.
everything.
Was it The Simpsons?
That was the Simpsons, yeah.
Oh, it was The Simpsons.
Uh-huh.
I need to
I don't think that was real though, was it? Was
Hey,
it
well,
actually
it
on the
happened,
show?
it happened before the pump. So-
They
There's a
just
lot
go
of
back-
lore around The
Yeah.
Simpsons, like predicting the future. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
like all kinds of stuff, man.
Especially with
so
Donald
much.
Trump coming down the escalator.
Yeah.
That one scared me the most because I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
okay, this is weird.
Yeah.
They even predicted this. They predicted this time right now what we're doing.
Mhm.
Yo, speaking of Trump, how do you guys feel about the NFT collection? I was actually listening to a space. I don't know if you were on it, JRE, or not, but they were talking because some people were like just butthurt because it was Trump, and then other people were saying in the space like, listen, whether you like the guy or not, half of the United States does like him, and now they're seeing crypto for the first time.
Yep.
Now they're seeing NFTs for the first time.
Yep.
So whether you like him or not,
Yo, that's
him
a-
launching this project could bring new eyes into the crypto space.
That's a
'cause-
good point, Scott. Jeez,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Dang.
Well, that's why I bring it up now because I really enjoyed this person's perspective. They're like, hey, whether you like him or not, half the United States does like him, and now they might want one of his NFTs. I mean, I think 2 days later, a couple of guys that I know flipped them, like they bought it for 99 and sold them for 800.
Yeah.
You know,
wow.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pay no attention to it as soon as I just assumed that it was just another meme
Political
thing just
stunt or
out,
something,
and I
right?
paid
Yeah.
no attention to it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like we have to learn to especially in this space. There's been opportunities that I missed out on. Volt being one of them, because you let your emotions get in the way. Where I was like, at the time, I was like, no, all my money's in Saitama or whatever the hell I was into at the point.
Don't get me started.
And I should have threw 2K into Volt. I would have made a lot of money, but I let my emotions, blur myself in the space. So
I
I'm
thought it
saying
was.
they-
I'm
Scott,
gonna say it
every
like this. I thought it was a scam. I did. I thought it was a freaking scam for real. I'm
the
like,
Trump NFTs.
Everybody did.
no, Vault.
about
Voting.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, you're copying a cartoon character over here, guy. Like, I know,
I
it's
thought the
understand-
same
it's
thing.
meme. It's meme. I got you. But I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you about to get sued. I ain't put
I
no
ain't gonna- I
money
ain't
into it.
Look,
I
ain't
don't know
gonna lie. I hopped in
how is
Volt-
Hulk Inu still a thing? Like they literally made a comic book.
Actually, it's
that's
funny.
like-
I just saw. I was just talking to was it Base Bull?
Yeah, base
He
dev.
was-
Hey,
yeah,
they
he-
actually they got some stuff behind them that's
Uh-huh.
they're
Now
not.
there's a
I
Huck-
heard-
now
they
there's a
got-
Huckleberry new out, right? A Huckleberry.
Yo, dude, let me tell you about this. Dude, if you see the amount of airdrops from the deployers, Jesus Christ.
That's
Well,
why
I saw
I'm glad-
like Hulk
I'm
Inu
glad I
got
can
this
read
backing
either
by
scan
some
now.
company in China,
Jesus
and that was like a big
Christ.
announcement they had.
You talking
And I
about for
was
Hulk?
like-
You knew?
Yeah, there was like they got some kind of big backing by some company in China.
Mhm. Yeah.
I was like, okay, but you're still Hulk Inu. Like,
Yeah, they figured I had him on the show. He was talking about he explained exactly how they were able to separate the two and be okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because
That just-
I asked that as well. It was
Yeah.
one of those. It's like, look, man, we all know who runs. Who owns that name, and even then, who owns them. So
but there's no Incredible Hulk. Like Wolverine who had an issue because I guess they're affiliated. So Wolverine who had a little issue initially, so they had to change their logo. But
yeah, I saw the
and-
logo
It's the
change. It's
same-
more like a
It's the
bionic, right?
same devs. It's the same devs.
Are they still? They're still launching their. They're still launching their game though. Like Wolverine's still launching their game.
I actually saw I saw a clip from the Hulk Inu game. It looks kind of hard. It looks
Yeah.
kind of dope. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hulk
I
Games is
mean-
gonna have a spot in
now
World
when
Gaming
it's
soon.
when it's playable, then we can talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll be
you
able
know-
to play my game beginning of January. If
You
you want
guys
to get in,
remember
just shoot me a
Suzuki?
DM.
Suzuki came out with a
Nice.
real
All
good
right.
game. Suzuki came out a real good game. It was all believable.
And
People
It sure
ate
did.
it.
Hey, yo, hold on, Jerry. Yo, Jerry.
Well,
Hold on. Yo. Hey, you see that button right there worldwide that says remove from stream?
Look,
Bro,
look, I was like, I don't play games.
Yo,
I
Brady
don't play
bringing up.
games. I was like, I want to play this game.
Opening up old wounds.
dude, they said they were going to come out with
Crazy.
8 games, Suzuki. Like they
Yeah.
said it very matter of fact. Oh yeah, we got 8 games coming out. They're all amazing.
Yeah,
Like shit,
and
man. I know how long it takes to build one game.
the trailer was amazing. Got people
The way
wrapped in.
Scott said, yeah, they're all amazing. Like, it was very dry. Like honestly,
Just
I
different
was
variations of
sold.
Flappy Bird or something.
I saw the preview. I was like, okay, cool. I got a nice chunky bag. Next thing you know, I remember this. I called Mr. Burt. I said, Suzuki this rug. This is Mr. Burt. He said, Suzuki?
Oh, man. Is Mr. Bird still around? I haven't.
Yeah,
I
who is
don't
that
even
guy?
know, man. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you.
I know he changed his name.
Scott, what kind of game is Wagme Games making?
We're a tower defense game, very similar gameplay to Clash Royale. You got 3 towers on the left, 3 towers on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
3-minute game loop, except that the main difference is with ours being, we're horizontal versus them being vertical. We have more of a AAA feel to our game, much better graphics. And on top of that, all of the individual characters are the NFTs. And because we're partnered with
Wow.
Immutable X, it's a layer 2 solution, so there's no gas. And so part of what we're trying to do is make our entire gaming experience not even focused around crypto so that we can try to bring the masses in. So like, for example, to make a long story short, you'll be able to download our game from the Apple Store and Google Play Store. In fact, we've been working with Apple for over a month to make sure we're good to go. Just download, log in with your Apple ID, your email, or Google ID, and then you're playing the tutorial of the game within like 2 to 3 minutes of downloading it.
You got to show the click. You got to show the click, Scott. When you do this,
Yeah.
click. That's
you gotta
it.
go click. Yeah, JRE knows. You will click right this. So check this out, guys. Right. So as soon as you log in, a custodial wallet is created for you. And so as you play through the tutorial shows you the game, how to build your characters, and all that stuff. You play a few matches, and then after the tutorial's over, hey, if you want to unlock the full version of the game, you can buy a starter pack of cards for $11.99. Still not telling them that they're NFTs. It's just a starter pack. But we'll explain to them like, hey, you buy this starter pack, here's what you unlock. You can level up your characters. You can resell them on a secondary marketplace like GameStop because they'll be worth more money. And then there's other features too that'll unlock for the full version. But to buy that starter pack, all you got to do, like JRE said, is click. You can purchase the NFTs with fiat.
Say cards. Say cards again.
Cards.
Yeah, I love the way you said
I was
cards.
just gonna ask, man. Hey, is that Jersey?
No,
it's
that's Boston.
Boston.
But it's Boston.
Buy
So
cards.
check this out, guys. Right, right now, and this is where it really gets interesting, right? So right now, the most of the world, like 96% of people don't do crypto, right? Think about gaming. 55% of the industry, $205 billion is mobile gaming. And on top of trying to convince people to play a crypto game, you then have to go and convince those Web2 streamers and content creators to create content for that game, all while knowing as soon as they say the words NFT and crypto, they're just going to get shit on by all of their subscribers because they don't understand what the space is like. Now, for us, we can bring on people who are creating content like for Web2 games and have nothing to do with crypto because all they have to say to their subscribers is, oh, you want to play? You just download from the App Store. Done.
Got you. That's
And then
cool.
hopefully we can be like that Segway game that does bring on mass adoption and gets more people comfortable with NFTs and crypto because we have utility for our token in our game as well. And then maybe those people come in the space and it opens up their eyes to other great games that are being in the space. And that's why I think that gaming will be what brings mass adoption to crypto because when it comes to utility, the utility in gaming is the game. Like I don't own all this crap because you know, I own it because I like the games I play and I like the lore. That's why we did a comic book, to tell the story of our characters and why the aliens are fighting the humans, right? We just released a 40-page comic book, and on top of releasing the lore, you know how when you play games, you get like loot crates in the game, and then like they have a time limit to unlock them. So in our game, you have 4 slots, and then, you know, they unlock when they unlock. If you have our comic book and it's in your wallet when you play our game, you'll get a monthly exclusive comic war chest every single month for the life of the game. So the cool thing about crypto and NFTs is even something like a comic book, you can still bring utility to the game that they're playing. And it's not just like, hey, I own this JPEG comic book. It's like, well, I own it, plus I still get prizes in my game every month. So it's a matter of everything we're doing at WAGMI, we're trying to look big picture. How can we make it bullish so that new gamers coming in will be interested and want to buy these things?
Just out of question, just out of curiosity, Scott, based on what you just said, that's a lot of shit you guys are working on, and it seems to be going very, very well. But
Yeah.
how many morons a day do you guys have coming into your socials and asking when Lambo?
or
You
like
know,
like win on an exchange, you know? People are gonna
I
like
haven't said that lately. Win Lambo. I have
So-
not
What-
seen that.
Because
I prefer
you know what it is, because we started
You ain't
ignoring
right.
that. We
You
started
ain't in the
blocking
wrong
it.
cats. That's what
I
that
prefer
is.
Wen Camaro.
Yeah, Win Camaro. I can only imagine how.
Yeah, JRE,
because-
did you notice the bumper's gone?
Oh,
Were you on
I
video
didn't.
chat the
I do
last time we
remember the
chatted?
bumper.
Oh no, I didn't. No.
Yeah, bumper's on the car now. It's all put back together.
Okay.
car,
Yeah, I knew
not the
that was
car,
a
but
project
the
you're
car.
working on. So,
Yeah,
how far
baby.
along are you?
I'm breaking in the engine now. I got about 400 miles in, and once I hit about 700, I can start really tuning. I got 1,200 horsepower engine in there now,
Good.
so we're gonna have some fun
This horsepower is in the car or the car?
in the car.
Okay, got it.
Well, so to answer your question about when Lambo, we have a WAGMI Wednesday Twitter space every Wednesday. We've done it every Wednesday for like the last 37 weeks. We haven't missed one. And if we
Okay.
did, it's because it was on a different, like maybe Telegram or something like that.
Right.
And so we try to always be as vocal as we can. And plus we post a lot on our Twitter too. You know, there's been a lot of announcements that we've wanted to make, and there's even some stuff now going on that we would like to post because it's hype. But we've just kind of had this track record of we post it once it's happened. And when you do that, it's like we spent a whole year building, right? Not really having a lot of hype to go off of. Like, we knew what we were building. We had updated game assets. We had all these things, but we decided, you know what? We'll start posting all of this hype-ish stuff as it's coming out. So now week to week, when we're posting, it's because it's done already.
Got you.
So it's like we had to delay the hype on post so that we could post it as it was happening and coming out. But now week to week, we're releasing stuff every week, and it's tangible. You can see it. It's not coming soon. It's, hey, check this out. The next week, hey, check this out. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
okay,
all the in-game assets, we have tons and tons of characters, and all the maps we're building and all the UI for the app. Like I have the app on my phone, and we have a build coming on December 27th that is going to be like the private test flight, and then we're going to launch it to the public probably the end of the year, beginning of January, depending on how we like it. But like, I have the game on my phone. We've been playing it with each other, and we still haven't even released this footage because there were some changes we wanted to make. And although this would be incredibly bullish right now, the update that we want is only 7 days away, and we'd rather release that and get people to play that.
So I got a question with that, because somebody who is that, Daniel, or no, not Daniel, I had to scroll back up, but so you say you have NFTs are associated with this. So say if I have a dragon in my as an NFT, would I be able to utilize that NFT in the game? Like, would it be like a playable character, so to speak, or anything like that?
Yeah. So all of our NFTs in our game are playable characters. And so you can level up those characters and then resell them on a secondary market if you want to. Or if you don't want to do anything with crypto, when you purchase these characters in our store, they go in your custodial wallet, which is there for you whenever you want to claim, those NFTs. But for the average person who doesn't even want to get involved in crypto and just wants to play the game, they can just do that too. But for those of us who understand the opportunity, and plus, we really see this as an educational platform, for parents with their kids. Like, so for example, parents all day long are giving their kids money for Roblox, right? Like, I want to buy these pants in Roblox, right? I want to buy this. So,
Roblox.
yeah, and that money's gone.
I spent a lot of money on that crap. I spent a lot of money on that.
Yes, exactly. So now imagine your kid being like, "Hey, I want $20 for Roblox." I'd be like, "Well, General Stamima level 5, I just looked up on GameStop Marketplace, is worth $50. Go sell it."
No, I mean, I'm talking about as far as say if I have, a Volted Dragon in a wallet, could I transfer it into that and use that as a playable character, so to speak?
If a relationship was established and we created the character, yeah. You mean interoperability, right? Yeah. So that's one of the cool things about gaming and NFTs is we can collaborate with other companies or other brands or other communities.
For real?
So, for example, we just did a Twitter space with
Here's looking at you, Pablo Toshi.
Well, we just did a collaboration with Gaming Ape Club, and what we're going to be doing for them when we first launch the game is we can easily create, emotes and banners for like, your account profile and how you have a banner, it tells like what level you are and all that. We can make a Gaming Ape Club banner and emote, immediately. Characters probably take a little longer, obviously, right? Or skins take a little longer for that.
I got a question. What if I already know a project, it's an NFT project, already has a game ready to go, has game designers in-house, they did it all out of pocket, but we could do a collab. Is that possible?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what the space is for.
Say less.
Shoot me a DM.
Well, I'm doing that right now.
Our goal in the space, guys, is we're not fighting over the pie. We're trying to make the pie bigger.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
because the space needs more pie.
Hold on, Scott.
Make sure you find out. Just make sure you find out who the dev is, Scott.
Say that louder for the people in the back.
Find out who the dev is.
Jerry. Who on the next episode of Who's the Dev?
Make sure you put that on your soundboard, brother. Who's the dev?
Hey Jerry, matter of fact, do me a favor. Record it on your phone. And I'll edit it. Send it to me. No, I'll edit it. I'll have the echo and all that, and then I'll even add this to it. Okay, I'll put it on the soundboard. I swear to you.
I got you, brother. I got you.
My man.
But sorry. So a couple things you said earlier kind of leads me to one of my other points that I wanted to kind of just bring up as far as with promoting projects and stuff like that, because we're starting to see a lot of matter of fact, there was like 4 other influencers that are getting sued right now because of some of the terminology that they're using when they're promoting different projects, like getting in the realm of promising profits and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So how can we effectively as content creators, how are we, does anybody have an idea of how we can kind of navigate these waters that's getting ready to get very, very tight with government influence?
First things first, everybody. I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me. He's a compliance officer.
I'm sorry, man. You sound like Ray Charles. First things first. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
Right. First things first. Somebody already told me who was a compliance officer. He said, stop putting 100x and 200x and all that in your thumbnail. He's like, that will get you screwed. He said to stop doing that immediately, and also have a disclaimer that says for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice.
And whether or not if you're getting paid.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, I put a sponsored logo in every video.
Yeah, start with saying
I got my logo in the corner. This is my personal logo, So
yeah, just take out any APY, just take that out of your Twitter profile, and any project that's just staking, like a DeFi project, like Hex, for example, that's pretty much like just the staking element. They don't really have NFTs that I know of or that sort of stuff. It's not like a payment coin too. So any just DeFi staking project is going to be risky going forward.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
Yeah,
and don't even use that terminology staking. A lot of it's in the terminology you use as well, and then applying obviously the correct utility to it.
Yeah, I've also been seeing like people are starting to change their say for instead of saying oh man, see now I'm kind of thrown out. So they're starting to saying passive rewards instead of passing income now.
Yeah, that's it. You can't. Yeah, passive income. You can't say that anymore. That's a no go.
Yeah. So I mean,
I mean, at this point in time, like I know a project that has probably one of the meanest attorneys down here in Miami, and he told them exactly what you can and cannot do, and he from the beginning to end, and they paid top dollar for this guy. So he said, in order to be on the safe side when regulations are implemented, he said, just make sure you're in queue, make sure you're on point.
Look,
So
let's all just get filthy rich before regulation kicks in.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, well, how about well, if JRE would do another giveaway, it can happen.
I'm doing a giveaway now. What you talking about?
like everybody's so worried about the government taking over, but like it hasn't happened. Like worry about getting wealthy before it happens, and they'll solve
Pablo, it sounds good, but let's how many things have we seen implemented by our wonderful government with at sudden notice? Quite a few things, yeah. So you never really know, bro. And with all these big chessboards getting knocked off the all these chess pieces getting knocked off the board, people getting lost and found in Puerto Rico, dude, they're getting the big dogs out of the way. Yeah, something's coming. Something is coming, bro.
Yeah,
we'd be idiots to think that it wasn't.
Well, and them guys are coming up just all of a sudden, just
just delete.
Unfortunate event.
But
they're not saying what the fallout is as far as all right, so these big people in crypto are just kind of just getting knocked off. What's happening? Where's their wallets?
Yeah,
yeah. What's happening? Like
they all in Sam's backpack. Backpack.
We got jokes today.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, it's just one of those things. I just. Because I had a guy reach out to me. He was like, "Man, I only got like 2 subs and stuff." He was like, you've grown pretty well, and can you give me some tips? And I'm just trying to explain to him, kind of what I've been through, some of my trial, just trial and errors, and just a lot of I've just told him the main thing with me is I really try to stay true to myself, and I really take time to research the projects like that I bring on the channel, and stuff like that, because it's just one of those things. It's like either you want to be one of those people that's known in the space and have and somewhat trusted and someone to look to, especially as we go towards this whole realm of mass adoption, because even right now we are the entry points for a lot of different people, because we have this platform that people are coming to, and they're like, oh man, what is crypto? I wonder what can I invest in, and they're going to click. They might click on one of our videos and such. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you fall in the realm of, hey, I'm trying to give out honest information, I'm trying to actually teach people, or do you want to go in that realm of, hey, I'm just going to pump whatever's popular right now, no matter what turd coin just popped up on Dex Tools or whatever? It's one of those things. You got to kind of decide which way you want to. I was just telling you just got to kind of decide what side of that fence you want to be on.
I agree. I think by now, right, the last couple of years in this space, we should all know what to look for. You know what I mean? In terms of, what a project looks like, what they're doing with liquidity, the contract. If you don't understand the blockchain, look at the blockchain, and I understand. So, something that, they can put in different functions. So you can always hire somebody to look at the contract. But I think for the most part, for the integral part of it, we should know what to look for, whether or not if these individuals are legit, regardless how good they talk. You ask the fundamental questions. The really deep, dark questions, which will get underneath somebody's skin, like who's the dev, if they don't want to reveal themselves, stuff like that. But it's those preliminary questions that we need to ask up front for the sake of the holders, right? I mean, not just us, because you may or may not invest into the project. You may just be covering it. But I mean, I've made a law for myself that if I'm going to talk about a project, I'm getting in it, right? If I'm going to cover it, I'm going to get in it. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I think people owe that to the followers, especially you got a large platform, to ask the hard questions. And not pretend like everything is gravy. Hey, we're gonna drill you until we start to see some success, and that's fine. I look at it as to when I was in sports in high school and in junior high and all that. The coaches would drill me, regardless how good I thought I was. They would still drill me to the next level. And I think holding these developers to that same standard and even above that, and drilling these guys like, hey, you need to follow through. You need to come through. Stop making all of these promises and actually come through consistently with the information you're giving me, and I'm putting it out, but yet you're not following through with that same information. Forget what you have on your timeline chart. Be consistent what you're doing on the day-to-day basis, you know, to fulfill that. So
I like the way he said that.
But you know what, Jerry? That's why, I mean, I don't do. I've had you know, projects ask me to do review videos and things like that. I don't do review videos, and the reason is this: because it can be perceived as an endorsement from me. So typically, what I end up doing, I have
Even
the project devs on.
Review.
Even if I say it's a review, boom.
Hey, this is a review. I'm not telling you to buy this. They're like, oh shit, buy this token.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
You told me to buy this, and now the chart is red.
Sir Crypto said, bring them to my Twitter space and we'll grill.
No, and I'm glad he said that, because the thing about it is I'll have them on there. My show is more entertaining than anything, because we got enough of y'all snipers in the crypto space to grill the hell out of these people. You know what I'm saying? We got JREs, we got Skywalkers, we got Faltrons, we got Sir Cryptos. It'll never end. We don't need any more of those.
Hey, didn't you get mad at? Wait, hold up. I just had a PTSD moment, bro. Didn't you get mad at me?
No. I just said you was lying. I wasn't mad. I just said you was lying.
What was I lying about?
Because you said we need to know who the devs are, and I said, listen here, brother.
Look, your tone and your inflection changed real quick. I said, no, Darren,
I said,
just get an attitude with me.
I said, JR, you capping right now. I said, everybody know your wallets have been doxxed for quite some time. Everybody sees some of the BS you buy in your DGen moments, and you don't know who the devs are. That's what I said. So that was it. I wasn't mad at you. I just said you was lying.
My wallets have been doxxed, man, for a long time.
For quite some time, bro.
Yeah. Hey, all of us still got our DGen side, you know.
Yeah, we got the DGen side, man. Yeah. But when it blows up, don't say nothing.
Right. So, but that's why back to what I was saying.
I'm just picking at you, man. I knew that. I'm just
no, it's all good.
Entertainment.
Doing review videos is I don't do them because it can be perceived as an endorsement. I'll have you come on, you talk about your project. We can keep it fun and light and all that, and that's it. Now, if your project sucks, it'll show. You know what I'm saying? You don't need me to decipher whether it sucks or not. Your chart's gonna show it. It's simple as that, you know.
Yeah.
But
just make yourself so expensive they can't afford you. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Pablo, I already have.
There you go.
That's why
we all got to get on that NASDAQ level, though.
Hold on. Well, I am the new NASDAQ. You're looking at it.
Good old NASDAQ. You know.
Hey, man. Hey, that's awesome. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you what, man. That is awesome stuff for you know, the crypto space in general, to be on that type of platform and being interviewed by, you know, what they perceive as an important reporter or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That right there, man, was in my belief is a great move and a great step for crypto in general, because, you know, people are looking, people with big money are, you know, like it was kind of touched on earlier, people with money, people with businesses are looking into getting into crypto, and for them to see this crypto project on NASDAQ, doing a NASDAQ interview, I really believe that was a big step for us. What y'all think?
Yeah. Who was that? So was that Pablo on that interview, and were you also on that, Dragon?
No, I wasn't.
No, so
I wish. I ain't made it that level yet.
Where we at? CNBC, CNN?
It was Power and Aussie.
Okay, good job. That's good.
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
Yep,
Congratulations, dude.
and we kept our crypto names. You know, they try to say, hey, and I was like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we kept our crypto names. You know.
Hold on. We say that one more time, bro. That was a flex. Okay,
So-
just let that live for a minute. Go ahead.
So NASDAQ said, hey, and we're like, hey, back. Look, we're keeping our crypto names. All right.
There you go.
Crypto stands for encrypted. You know what I'm saying? We're staying on docs, sirs.
That's fine.
There you go. Hey, make some noise for that.
Like winning the lottery. Like winning the lottery.
Hey man, because hey, as we've all seen, man, hey, you know, being doxxed, man, can be very, very it can enter scary you know, realms sometimes. You know, we've all seen the, you know, a lot of these whether it's influencers or devs,
they trying to get me out of here, bro.
You can deal with it if you want. I mean, if you choose to deal with it, go ahead. But like personally, I don't. You know what I mean? I wanna live in a peaceful neighborhood and not have to worry about who's gonna drop a pile of shit on my driveway. You know what I mean? On my front. Like honestly, like I wanna be successful, but I want to also have a great life where I don't have to worry about always looking behind my shoulder everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
even if your life is good, you should still always look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, not even joking.
If you haven't seen any of those big Bitcoin holders, that just
Thank you.
Life is
Look
good.
rough.
Just don't fuck around and find out, you know.
But it sucks though when
You
people
don't fuck
get
around,
angry,
you won't find out.
you know, when people get angry because, you know, you was on here, you was talking about this project or whatever, and the project, all the, you know, the you know, just because you may or may not have known, whatever the case may be, but you know, somebody somewhere got mad because they took a loan out on their house because they was like, they thought this was going to be their moonshot, and you know, of course they lost everything. And then next thing you know, you got people posting your home address. There's been instances of people posting where people's kids was going to school, you know,
Yeah,
different
you know
stuff
what-
like
Doing
that.
it,
I mean, the
like,
thing about
You know what happened to
like
Do Kwon?
accounts.
Remember Do Kwon? Dude showed up at his door.
Yeah,
Remember
showed
that?
up.
After the Luna class or Luna.
I look at it like this, man. Look, if everybody pretty much can find me, shoot, somebody's already sent the police to my house from that's all right. I'm not hard to find. See, the difference between me and a lot of people, though, I'm 2A all day. I'm licensed to correct you. So, man, come on.
It's
I
not
don't even
hard.
call it. Come on. I live in Florida, bro. We got,
Oh,
Not
me
hard
too.
at all.
we got arsenals. We're ready.
Not only
Got-
do we
got-
have arsenals in Florida, the cops literally say if someone breaks in, just shoot them.
Thank
It's
you.
less paperwork.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
That's it, bro. Like I've been ready for the zombie apocalypse for quite some time. I'm hoping it happens.
We'll have
I
to
got
exchange gun photos later, Darren.
no problem, bro. I'm hoping it happens so I can test this one out. It's still in the box, you know. So hey, that's just the way it is, man.
I don't have nothing in the box. Every one of mine has
Yeah.
been very I am very experienced with every single piece that I have,
Yes,
and I
sir.
have numerous. So
I think-
try me if you want. No.
I think being a licensed carrier is, you know, a licensed gun owner is a form of self-care. You know what I mean?
But I would have to
Yeah,
agree to
you
some
know.
of the comments, you know, that at the end of the day, right, at the end of all the show, who you've watched, Ben Crypto, Darren, Scott, Pablo, whoever,
Yep.
like Sir Crypto was saying, everyone, we all must take responsibility for our own
Yeah.
portfolios, for
I
our
didn't reach
own.
through the screen and make you
money.
press
Yeah,
that
you're right,
button, baby.
No, I cannot get mad at Saitama for not being able to capitalize on $127 million at the all-time high. I can't get mad at that, right?
I mean,
That
dude,
was-
that was a good reason to make the song, though.
That was a good reason to make the song, right? But I can't get mad at them. While other people were taking their profits, I'm like, okay, go ahead and do your thing. I'm a hold for the community, right? I'm a hold for the community. But at the end of the day, it was my responsibility to take the profits if I wanted to, right? At that level, I wouldn't be able to pull out all that amount, right? But
Yep.
I mean, at
Yeah,
the end of the
it
day,
is.
again, I can't blame Darren. Darren, where is my $200 from Jigsaw? Right? You're the one that was talking about, oh, get into Jigsaw. Oh, Jigsaw. No, you know, I mean, $200, okay, that's a lot of money. right? But I can't blame him, right? I can't blame
But you
Pablo.
know who you can blame?
I can't blame Pablo for getting into Volt after it came out, and then I didn't get to make the little run-up money that I wanted, right? Oh, Pablo, I didn't see your message until later on. We have
hold on, Jerry, 1 second. You can't hold on, Jerry. You can't blame me because you don't listen to me anyway.
I do, man. I do. What'd you say, Scott?
I was gonna say you can blame me when you guys fill your bags with WAGME and the game comes out and it goes up. You can blame me for that.
Oh,
hey, hold on. Hey, you know what?
Not financial advice. Where's the little logo?
Yeah.
Hey, where's your banner? Where's your banner? Where's your ticket that's supposed to say that?
I should have a sign I hold.
I didn't see it.
Every time I say something, just hold up a sign. This is not financial advice.
Right. I used to have a small dry erase board like. I used to hold it up.
I got one of those, but it's in my car. I think it says "Show me your tits" on it. I saw my buddies over the weekend when I was in Vegas, and we were just reminiscing and telling stories. And he was like, "Remember when our buddy Joe was mom? We took her car to Summer Jam when we were in high school. Remember when she found the show me your tits sign in the back seat?"
Damn.
It was different times back then. You were able to have fun. Didn't have a cell phone all the time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, boys, I'm gonna step away. I got a live in 3 minutes. This was fun. Hey,
appreciate your time, Pablo.
Good luck on that game, bro. Good luck on that game.
Good meeting you, Pablo. Finally.
Yeah, you too, man. We'll have to do something else, man, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I should probably step out too, spend some time
And
with
the
the
dude
wife.
with the glasses. Well, all 4 of you got glasses.
Give it up for Pablo Crow, everybody.
Bro, you need to get a pair of Gunner.
I know, man.
These
You guys
reflect
look all
blue light.
cool, and I'm over here all
Oh,
basic,
nice.
you know?
No,
You
these are.
know what? I'm gonna tell you how I got these. I got a whole box of sunglasses from Knockaround. So they just sent me a whole box for
I have
free.
to pull out the safety glasses I used to have when I had a business before I retired, but maybe I'll pull those out.
Pablo, I'm telling you, these
Hey, and if
blue
any of
light
y'all need
reflecting
sunglasses, holla
glasses
at me.
changed my life, dude.
Nice.
All right.
If you guys need sunglasses, holla at me. I get them for free.
Nice. Guys,
I got a box full of them.
I'm gonna exit too. Spend some time with the wife before it gets too late.
All right. Thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate
your
your
dog.
time,
The
man.
dog right next to you.
You see my pup? Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
boy, Bello.
Cute.
It was his birthday on the 13th.
Oh, wow.
Hey, buddy.
Oh man! Actually, he was a gift for an ex-girlfriend when I was living in New York, and then we broke up like 2 months later, and I was like, yoink, he's mine. Now he's my best buddy.
Bello.
Hey,
Hey,
Bello,
Scott,
hi.
I sent you a DM, Scott. So
Yeah, I got it.
Take it easy, Scott, man.
Hey, Merry
Good seeing you,
Christmas,
Scott.
guys.
Merry
Thanks for
Christmas, you
putting
too,
up with
man.
me for an hour and a half.
You too, brother. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
See you guys.
peace.
Wait, are we shutting it down? Are we all going? Oh, okay. I was about to say that's a kind of a different exit. Just kind of disappear.
I mean, hold on, like this.
All right, guys, I got to exit. Disappear. Show just goes off like he didn't say nothing. Like he didn't. The host didn't even. On our next show, no, we don't know if he's actually coming back.
Here we go again.
I mean, if you're on CNN, you don't just say, "Oh, I got to exit stage right." It's live.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Pablo just exited. Hey guys, I gotta go. I just see ya. Like, no, you're on CNN, brother. This is CNN. You don't just leave. I'm gonna up and leave and go get some popcorn. You don't.
He is jam packing these live streams pretty close to each other. Right at 9:30, the new one starts, or 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Yeah,
at maximum efficiency for Pablo. Incredible.
Yeah, maximum efficiency. I gotta go, guys. Oh, okay, I'm going to the DeGeneres show right next door.
Yeah.
Go to the next studio right on the golf cart.
Yeah, go to the next studio. I'll be like, you're not coming back again, bro. No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not having you back on no more.
Like, I got another show. I got a live stream. Like, all right, so just go switch the new StreamYard link. All right,
yeah, just
cool. Copy
But,
paste.
hey, but yeah, man, I got a lot. Look, I got a lot of respect for Pablo, man, because I mean, he's had me on his show like multiple times. Like, I mean, literally, I had like when me and Spencer, my partner, man, when we first started Worldwide Crypto, like he took a step back because he's the main dev of Links, and you know, he needed to concentrate on that because I mean, it's between this and that, man, it was just taking up too much time. But you know, it's just, you know, we literally had like 5 subs, man, and I was like, hey, you know, we kind of started this channel, could you mind coming on and this and that, you know, and then he was like,
didn't you just get monetized, bro?
oh, I did, yes, like yesterday,
dude.
Yesterday. Yesterday, man. Hey, hey, look. So our WWC's very first stream was January 1st of this year, man, and it's been man, it's been a wild ride, man. I'm getting and I'm continuously meeting lots of people. I love the network. Hey, dare to tell you, I don't care who you are. I'll slide in your DMs like I knew you for 10 years. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? You know, and you know, because I like to network, I like to get out and know people, and even, you know, is introducing other people to other people. Like, you know, it's like I asked earlier, you know, Ben, have you ever, you know, talked to Darren or JRE or anything?
So it's no, Scott, I met like quickly at Miami, Central Miami. I met Rodney from my crypto journey there. I met Jay Gagan. We were all hanging out. Scott kind of briefly sort of touched in a little bit there, and then I had not officially met Pablo until now. So yeah, it was great. And then I haven't met the other guys here either. It's a good meeting you. Are you guys part of like the Vault? Yeah, good meeting you too. Are you part of the Vault community or no?
No, I'm helping out with Crypto Rejects with Worldwide Crypto here. And I also do a show every Monday with an NFT project, with a gaming NFT project called Pocket Cows. Helped a couple other projects in the past with bad track records, and I've stepped away, you know. And it's funny because, you know, there's no stain on me because I one thing I do, I keep good records and I remember everything people say. So I need
that you do.
Yeah, I remember everything. So, you know, I've kind of screwed up the mood in a lot of Twitter spaces by remembering things. but I try to make sure that I keep my nose clean out here, because I as far as it's even with the projects that have done some shiesty things in the background on my channel, I haven't had one rug pull, one honeypot, no nothing.
Hey, hey, same here, man. I ain't had, you know, luckily, man, it's
hey, this is when having a DB in your corner comes in handy, because when he starts digging into your I'm pretty I'm halfway decent with an Etherscan. When he starts digging, he'll let me know. Do not touch it.
Hey, that's the very first thing I do.
Yeah.
They reach out to me and say, hey, man, I'd like to do, you know, for you to do some promotion for us stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, send me your website, send me your contract address. And as soon as they send me that, I don't even look at the website. As soon as they send me that contract address, I send it right over to DB. Hey, look, they want me to do something. I either send it to DB, or if DB's busy, I'll send it to OGD. And I'm telling you what, between them two, I've been fortunate enough that, and they will let me know immediately any red flags. Cause I mean, there's been some that I've caught myself, and I just, you know, send it to them to verify. And there's been some that I just totally missed. And they was like, hey, did you see this? I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Who's DB?
Crypto DB is does a lot of crypto marketing for projects. Like, so he'll take control of your socials, he'll handle your telegrams, he'll do all of that. He's a one-stop shop. But he's also very nosy, and being nosy, he also has a big mouth. Yeah. So if he finds something very questionable about your project, the world's gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
You know. So,
yeah, absolutely. And old guy David, you know, and like I said, them two, man. When I first started, I hopped in one of their Twitter spaces and got to chatting with them, and that's how I met them. And then through DB, that's how I met Darren, because Darren did an AMA for Links. So you know, it's just one of those things. You know, I try to get in contact with good people, man, and maintain those relationships, you know, because it's just, you know, whether I can be like, oh, you know what, there's this project that you would really be interested in. The devs are cool, you know, this and that. Why don't you just have a chat? I like to introduce people, you know, because it ain't all just about just me, you know. I like to really promote, you know, and you know, I know a lot of Yeah, man, networking and I'm
Mhm.
all about like unified DeFi and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when that whole concept, when people are like, yeah, unified DeFi, you know, I know a lot of people use that name as, you know, as they're in to sucker in a lot of people and stuff like that, you know, and it kind of died out for a little while, you know what I mean? But you know, I've been trying to bring that back, you know, because I mean, it's just we have to we have to work together, you know, at some point or another, you know, and cross paths, because as large as the world is, the crypto space is very, very small, and at some point we're going to cross paths, and it's good to you know, definitely do all that networking and stuff, you know, because you never know who you might come across. You might make a awesome connection, or somebody might hook you up, you might hook somebody else up, and it all meshes, you know, because, and like I said, you know, earlier, you know, with us being the as kind of like the intro into the crypto space, you know, people that don't know nothing about crypto, that are still claiming it's a scam and Ponzi scheme, and I argue with people about that all the time. But you know, we are that entry point for a lot of people that don't know how to get into this stuff, you know. So I'm all about it. I'm all about connections.
Yeah, my networking strategy, like I specifically kind of go for like the medium level people, medium level influence. You know, some people just go straight for like the Bit Boys, y'all coin. I mean, they have like 2 million people. They just don't have time, you know, to be helping kind of the medium level people, which is totally fine. But medium level, you're growing. They're kind of looking to sort of build their brand too, and that's, you know, that's my strategy at least.
Yeah, I mean, he brought Texas Tornado to my channel. I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah. Hey, TX Tornado, man, he's a great guy with a lot, and he produces a lot of great content and stuff. He's cleaning up down in Florida right now. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of him. So
they're still down there doing that, huh?
Yeah. Wow. So he's been down there doing his thing. That's why. But you know, hopefully soon he'll be back and in the spaces and stuff like that. You know, but like I said, there's a guy that reached out to me not too long ago. His Bear Crypto. You know, I think he's got like 50 subs and stuff. And I'm like, man, hey, when you get a chance, because you know, he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about coming back and trying to grow and stuff. I'm like, come on the channel, man. Let's go, man.
Don't slide. Like, I know we bring people
up with us. You know what I'm saying?
Up with us, man. Like,
because you know, and it's all about that, man. And you know, because you know, as content creators, and because I'm a very, very personable and people person, you know, and you know, I'm all about picking people up, and you know, and I don't think I'm bigger than anybody else, and I really don't think I'm smaller than anybody else. Because at the end of the day, we all people. You know what I'm saying? We put our pants on the same way as everybody else. You know, so I mean, I don't look at anybody as, oh, they're too big for me or they're too small for me. You know, it's we all people. We
don't limit yourself. Yeah,
exactly. You know,
for sure.
I love it.
I think like it's more fun to collab anyway.
It is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, he was just doing shows like Worldwide. I could talk to him stuff for like 2 hours straight.
Yo,
I've literally watched a live stream with this man just going, and I'm like, how does he do this?
How does he keep going?
Like, how does he keep going? I could cook a whole meal, come back, he's still going.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to the corner store, grabbed some rolling papers, came back, and he was still at it. I was like, golly.
I had somebody cancel on me at the last minute, so I was like, look, hey, I was already set up for this. Let me just go ahead and
do it.
Let me just talk for a minute, just see who can come up. You know, I sent the
Jerry,
StreamYard link out all across the web there. I was like, hey, if you got time, come on in.
Jerry, I swear to you, I left the house, went to the store, stopped and talked to somebody that I saw coming out the store. I came back. He was still on TV.
Still going.
I was like, this man is a machine.
Yeah. I mean, especially, you know, if I start getting in on a topic that I'm really passionate about, you know, like just talking about, you know, I think, matter of fact, I think the one you're talking about, I was talking about people just keeping themselves safe and you know, just stop clicking on random links and stop just aping into, you know, Dex Tools new live pairs and stop investing in shit coins. You know what I'm saying? Like I talked about that for like 2 hours. Hold
on, bro. Make some noise for the people who hold Twitter spaces just for live new pairs, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Let him do
that. Mind you, he was like, "You got mad at me." I told JR be at it, bro.
Let him do that. Let him do that.
I told you, man. I don't fault the Degens. The Degens could do. Hey, have your fun. I've been there already. Now at this point,
yeah,
I just watched it. That was just entertainment, just to watch everybody just do what they do.
I don't think there's been any spaces lately with live new pairs.
Nah, not in a couple weeks. Nah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of BS that's been slowly but surely just dying off, man. I mean, we are all getting smarter in this space and learning how to navigate it a little bit more. We're a little bit wiser than all these a lot of these projects are turning into actual businesses. They're LLCs. They're trying to get so compliant, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And there is a big movement towards getting rid of all that garbage.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful, man.
You gotta be careful.
I mean, when a hammer comes down, it's not it's gonna clean sweep everything. And stick with projects that I pretty much got rid of all my shit coins. They're all gone. My wallets are like pretty much empty.
I'm missing out on money. Look at that.
Clean,
What's
bro.
money? Didn't even know it.
Look, only thing, everything I sold, all the shit coins I sold. You know what I went and bought? I went and bought a bunch of cows. You know what I'm saying?
You bought some cows?
I bought some cows. Yeah,
like you got livestock on your land?
No, man, pocket cows, man.
I don't know, pocket cow NFTs, man.
Yeah, man.
No, I thought you were actually in the farming, brother.
No. I live in the city, bro.
I live next to some farms, literally, and I don't want them.
Now,
unless they're coming straight from the butcher, I don't want them.
I want to pull a Rick Ross and go get a buffalo at one point in time? That'd be
probably
cool.
should one day.
That'd be kind of cool, But nah, I'm okay.
So all right. So when we talking about stuff that we're passionate about, like Ben, what is one subject matter that you're really passionate about that you can just go on about?
You mean like crypto wise?
Yeah, I mean crypto. I mean
you
get on here, you have this opportunity just to talk about something you're passionate about. What's your go-to?
Within crypto, definitely. What's the go-to?
I mean, it could be a project, it could be whatever.
It could be. I mean, right now, like Voltinu, that's what I'm covering the most. It would probably be that. I do a lot of like Baby Doge too. I do a lot of Jasmine, so it could probably be like a specific project. I don't cover like 10 different projects at once, but I don't just cover one. Cover like 2 or 3 with sort of similar kind of fan bases that can sort of crisscross with each other. Yeah. So yeah, I just like kind of hammering in on one individual project.
So what's your favorite thing about Volt right now?
Like it's like a diehard community. Well, first of all, so it came out like exactly a year ago. That was when Bitcoin was at like 65,000. And then Voltinu, their market cap has gone from 70,000 to 50 million when Bitcoin went down from 60,000 to 16,000. Ridiculous. But no, the community is great. It's diehard. It really just comes down to just like a slew of new like partnerships from the founder with you get the right community, the right influencers who are all the similar vibe with each other, get along with each other. Once everyone's in sync, that's pretty much all it takes. And then Voltinu kind of nails that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
When Jazz Royce told me about Volt, I should have jumped on it. I didn't think. Jazz Royce was on my heels about that, man. He was on my bumper. I was like, dude. He's like, he's like, bro, I'm working with Volt. I said, all right.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't think nothing of it, bro. But I slept, man. I
heard about it too. And I was like, just another cartoon.
I hopped in on the BSC on launch, and I wrote it all the way.
No, we don't care. We don't care. So
whatever.
Why you rubbing it in?
Just saying. I took my profits too, and when I felt that I was, a few months ago, when I was like, you know what, I'm getting ready to start really increasing my bag size on this because I see it, especially when the bull run come back. I'm going to be prepared for it. So yeah,
I mean they're on over 100 exchanges right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I have not seen that outside of Shiba, and that's such a time frame. Within how old are they now? Almost a year. 9 months, a year.
A year. They just
okay.
They just had a year. That was the 19th.
Okay.
They launched on E.
Yeah, so, they just barely got the 100th in.
See, so I mean that speaks volumes in terms of the markability, what they're doing out there, the communication, the transparency, the honesty. I don't know everything about Volt, but I do know that they're working. They're working hard in the background, and it shows, right? It really shows, and the price has been holding pretty steady too since I've gotten in a few months back. The price has been. I mean, it really went up. Was it last month? That thing exploded.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I don't know if there was a listing or something that someone heard about.
People were expecting a listing.
Okay.
And a specific listing, and it was a couple different other ones that people was not expecting. So
on top of the Volt change and all that. Yeah, that thing exploded. I'm looking at it, I'm like, should I take some profit?
And that was the main thing. People really banking on voltage change coming out on like 11/11.
Sure.
And it's one of those things. It's like, hey, I'll release it when I'm ready.
When it's right.
Release.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that that kind of took off, and I just kind of watched it go up and watched it go back down. Okay, next time.
So which project you passionate about, JRE?
I'm not. You know what? I'm not passionate about any projects right now. I'm telling you.
Damn. Why you say so aggressively?
Because I'm not, bro. That's the passion, to not be passionate about these projects. Because as soon as I get excited, when I get excited, man,
I already know.
My mind gets creative. I start thinking about ways to help the project, for free or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To do different things outside of just tweeting, outside of just talking about it, actually getting creative with the project. And so, but right now, there's a couple that's captured my mind. MetaMonkey, with their Pure Wallet. I think that's, I think they right now they found something. They got something really good, what I'm saying, with the Pure Wallet. And I think that's definitely going to pick up steam in the next couple of years. I mean, it reminds me of Ledger, the Ledger Live, or the new Ledger that's coming out. Not on your, because this is on your phone, or for the MMAs on your phone, but the Ledger, they now have this device. I don't know if you've seen that. What is it? What do they call it? It's touchscreen. Anyway, it's touchscreen. It's like an iPod, the old school iPods. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So, it reminds me of that, but you got your phone here. So I think MMA is doing some great work on what they're doing, and they're being transparent about the funds, the accounting and things of that nature. And that's what people wanted. And so that's important. But I think another one for me is I'm still holding on to and accumulating CRO.
Oh, bro,
yes.
I'm kind of sticking to name brands too. Unless it's NFT projects, I'm sticking to name brands for the most part. I mean, that project that you already know what it is. Like I'm passionate about the cows, man. I've never seen.
I see you.
I've never seen a dude like this dude. This young man is smart. Toro is a smart young man.
Shout out to El Toro.
El Toro, man. Like that dude, that young man made some good money at a very young age, and decided to invest in himself. And he's from the city, man. He's from Miami. Everything's done in house. Everything came out of his own pocket. They're a registered S corp out of Miami, Florida. They're in full compliance. They're like the ecosystem just makes sense. You mint a cow. Everything on secondary sales, goes to holders, goes to other holders. Saying if they have a cow in the pasture, which is their burn mechanism. Once you send 2 cows to the pasture, guess what? It's breeding that occurs. So it's a never-ending ecosystem. There's no wrong turn. And so when I heard, it took me a minute when I had him on the show. I'll never forget this. I had him on the show. I met him through a guy named Lord Galaban, who's an author in this space. Doug, worldwide, but. Doug would sit in spaces by himself and just wait for people to come in.
Yeah,
just talk to him. Like I had to respect it. You know what I mean? But I met him through there. He said, "Have him on the show." I had him on the show, and I was impressed by him. I was like, for this guy to be so young and be so knowledgeable, I was like, I can respect it. I had an admiration for it immediately. But
that's a fire you probably haven't seen in a while in the space.
Yeah,
so.
and I still wasn't sold at first though. But then I kept seeing, I was still working with Jigsaw and making my way out of Shirobi. Like, so I it didn't hit me yet. And so I kept talking to him, and I said, okay, well, let me help the young brother out, So let's do a Monday show called Community Mondays. Started doing that. I still wasn't completely sold. We just did the show for entertainment purposes. And then one day it just hit me like a ton of bricks, like bam. I was like, oh, this I was like, this kid's the one.
Yeah.
Like like this is the project. This is the one. Like because I sold all my shit coins and bought cows. I said,
and that's how it is sometimes. You know, you find these projects that you want to attach your name to, that you feel confident and that's worthy enough for you to attach your name to, and then you just go all in. You go for it. I mean, because I've been seeing that what you've been doing.
So yeah, he's like you though. He's very outspoken about scams, and so they've locked themselves out of their own contract. They can't mess with anything. You know what I mean? They've done what devs are supposed to do. You know, keep it uncompromisable. Is that a word?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it isn't, I just made it up. You know, but I love what he did, and he's passionate about his project. I mean, the eyes that he's gotten on it from Hard Rock Nick down here. He's got a reality show in Miami to Roy Woods from OVO Sound. Like it's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing.
Sure.
You know, we got murals we had murals all over the city for Art Basel with the QR code that was scannable, like on as a painted mural. Like, how did you pull this off? Like, this dude is doing everything out of his own pocket.
Yeah, and one of the big things that you know about the cows too is the business model, because it is designed to continue running even if something was to happen to the devs.
Yeah,
that's smart. That's smart.
Okay. Guys, I got to take off right now, but it's been a great time here.
Hey, I appreciate your time, Ben. Thank you.
All right, Ben.
Man.
I'll follow all you guys on Twitter, so expect to follow. Great
Thank
time.
you.
We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, I just followed
Yes,
you, man.
sir.
So have a good one, Ben.
Appreciate it.
All right, take care.
Hey, JRE, you gonna follow me?
I'm already following you, man. Why you? What's the problem, bro?
I told Worldwide. Hey, when Worldwide told me you would come, I said I'll mess with JRE. hey, you know what's so funny? People ask JRE questions in spaces. JRE's so nice and calm and cool. As soon as I come up on the mic, he's like, "What?"
You know, Darren, he's slick with it, man. He's slick with it, right? You know, he'll say something just to see, get your response, your reaction, then he'll come back. And it's like having a child that talks back to you. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, what'd you say? I thought I heard something.
You know what I mean?
I thought somebody said something.
You know what I always antagonize. Like I was okay. So like out of my,
I bet you were born in February.
No, I'm actually a Leo. Believe it or not.
You're a Leo?
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, August 15th. Yes, sir.
Okay, you 5 days after me.
Oh, hey, bang Leo gang. All right. that's why we clash.
Yeah, but you know, you clash, but then you still get along at the same time.
Yeah, it's all good fun though, man.
Hey, you know, so like out of my little crew, like I was the youngest one. So I used to antagonize the old heads.
Man.
Yeah, man, I used to get a kick out of it. They just go angry, like, "Man, shut up."
Just keep on talking. Keep on talking.
Right.
Golly.
Oh man.
Well, I'll tell you. So, there's two major projects that I'm really passionate about right now, and everybody knows I'm very, very passionate about Links. You know, Links will be a year old. Well, since it's conception, and you know it'll be a year old, and coming up in March. And it's really growing, and the beautiful thing about it is we don't have a token. You know, we don't have a token. We don't have an NFT. We are attacking a different side of the crypto market, and of course that's with you know, the whole thing around listings, charting, and CMC constantly listing scam tokens. So
hold on. I need you to run that back. Don't act like you ain't say that, bro. Hold on. So we gonna do it. Hold on, hit it. Say it again.
CMC listing scam tokens for 20 grand. No, seriously though, man. You know, it was a trend that we really, you know, well, the original reason was because we needed a better solution for tax purposes. You know, in DeFi, you go to a tax professional and you can mention Volt and they'll be like, what is that? Is that Bitcoin? Is that Ethereum? don't understand. So, there's not a good solution for DeFi, and we wanted to try to provide that. So with links, you can view all of your tokens without having to connect your wallets. It's just a copy and paste, and it shows all of your
I'm sorry, man.
all of your tokens across.
I was laughing at a comment. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sir Crypto say,
hey, Sir Crypto, hey.
Hold on. Hold on, let me read.
Hey, you gonna get me kicked off the screen?
Let me read this. Let me read this in Sir Crypto voice. Hey, so MMAI, great project. Stupid ass name.
But it's one of those things that you got a lot of these devs, they're paying out a lot of money, or they are waiting a very, very long time just to have that magical listing to show the price of their token for the masses or whatnot. And Links already does that as soon as the liquidity pools are created. And we do charge for listings, but it's one fee across the board, one-time fee, and that's just because tech needs we need money to support the tech, you know what I'm saying? So, and we just partnered with Volt, and links will be featured on VoltiChange in one of the next updates. So you'll be able to go on there and view your entire crypto portfolio across ETH, BSC, and Polygon. And if you have tokens on the Novation DEX, we're partnered with them. We track them, and we will be tracking a whole lot more and a whole lot more different blockchains and stuff. So we are still young and we're still growing, but that's one corner of the market that we are trying to attack, because we want to change, we want to be and try to make a big change in the crypto space, especially when you're talking about these legit businesses that just because they don't meet the volume requirement or whatever the case may be, and they wait months to get listed, and you can't see your value of your tokens in your trust wallet or something like that, and that in itself will cause a lot of FUD for legit projects, and a lot of legit projects end up dying off, because people are like, oh well, you ain't been listed on CMC yet, we can't see the price of the tokens in our wallet, so this project must be a scam. I hear it all the time, and it's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? So Links is providing that information. It's already, and and
is it
Links
the Links blockchain project? Is that it?
No, Links crypto app.
Is that your
Links crypto? Links LYNX crypto.app. It's available it's available on iOS, Android, and there is a web version on our website.
But Jerry talking close to the mic like a motherfucker.
Oh, my bad.
Jerry, like, no, it's cool. It's like a radio station. It's like,
and with Links, you can track as many wallets as you want. The only thing is, if somebody got a hold of my wallet address, they can track basically what I'm buying and whatnot and what's in my wallet, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's all public data on the blockchain anyway.
Yeah, JRE.
We just put it in an organized fashion, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Yeah, JRE, we know what you're buying.
Yeah.
Look.
And seriously though, it'll give you a notification. So say if I'm following this one influencer and they have, they got their wallet address is publicly known, and say I want to see if he's, this next project that they're legit. So, as soon as that airdrop happens, it'll notify you. Or even if you had if you bought like a private sale or something like that, as soon as your tokens are airdropped to you, Links picks it up and notifies you, hey, there's a new token detected with this wallet, you know what I'm saying? And it does all of this without any wallet connection. So it's very, very, it's very secure.
Listen, I mean, people can track me all day long. I hope you don't get wrecked, right? Because
don't be following my trades, because hey, I do DGen shit. So
listen, if I go back to my track record in the amount of projects I've probably been in over 500 projects since the time I started. Since 2000, right? Since my first, Bitcoin, and then Doge, and then Shiba, and then all the other stuff, Safe Mars and Safe Moon, all that stuff in between, all that stuff. Like, either you made money.
Hold on, what the hell is Safe Mars?
Hey, there was.
Remember that on the BSC side?
Then they had
Damn.
the Elon Mars, and then there was the Safe Mars, and there was
Oh,
a whole slew
Space
of Mars.
Doge, all
Yeah.
that stuff, man. All that
Good
stuff was
Lord.
coming out like.
And,
I mean,
look, links. Hey, look, links will pick up all that stuff, even the stuff you might have forgot about.
That's crazy. Hey, you know, and guess what, people? It's not going to cost you $40,000 to get listed.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah. So
something.
our listing fee is like right now our basic listing fee is $250.
now,
So
see, I think there was another project out there that was kind of doing something similar. You know, maybe just off of the platform wise. Not CoinMarketCap, but it was what was that other one, Darren?
Zerion's trash though. I don't know. I think I know.
There was another one that I've heard of. People have talked about, like Peachfolio. I think
something similar to that.
There's another couple ones out there, but you know, like I say, most of them guys, they, you know, either, you know, they have tokens associated with them and stuff like that, or they have something else associated with them. You know, Links is an LLC. You know, and that's how we are able to, you know, we're able to create certain business partnerships, whereas some of these other people, they can't do that because, you know, they have, you know, they're not secure, or you know, they're not that secure, or you know, they're not you know, they're not you know, they don't have anything behind them as far as with security, or you know, just even the devs, or you know, whatever the case may be. You know, the whole Links team which is 3 of us right now. You know, we're all publicly doxxed, so you know, it's just one of those things. You know, it's CoinGecko, no, we're better than CoinGecko. We have, so our data does not get pulled from CMC or CoinGecko. We've built our own infrastructure, so we have our own data pricing, and it's way more accurate than either one of those. And people still paying to get on CoinGecko, so you know,
which is ridiculous.
Yes, so those thousands of dollars that them devs are spending to get listed, because
that could be going to the project,
don't know any better, all they're doing is parakeeting. Oh, win CMC, win this, you know, because that's all they kept hearing last year. Yeah, you know, and it is. I mean, it's facts, you know, because there are plenty of other. Even if you don't use links, there's Zerion out there, there's Peachfolio out there, there's other ones out there that provide you with this information that you're wanting displayed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these devs shouldn't be paying this amount of money, you know, just to some guy in a basement somewhere, because it's a free application.
Yo, you try to find. Hold on, you try to find CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko on Google Earth, like.
Yeah.
Google Maps. They're like, yo, I can look up CoinGecko, and these suckers, it took me to somebody's house, like somebody's in like brownstone somebody's brownstone in Dover, Delaware, or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, really.
I was like, yo, this is like,
and like, well, like I say, it's just one of those things. We're trying to create a different space in the crypto space, and you know, and because of that, we are able to you know, create certain partnerships, like you know, like with Volt Finance. We've got a few other ones that I can't mention right now. Links is going to be inside of a metaverse, you know, as they're featured. You know, it's not a wallet, you know, so you can't do any trading with it, you know, basically to be able to view your portfolio because they're going to have like a meta mall inside of it, that type of thing, where you can go in and trade and stuff, and without you having to physically connect your wallet to make any trades, you can view what you already have beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, you can peruse and say, okay, well, I don't have to connect my wallet to make sure I got the funds to buy this. I can just check it real quick. Okay. Then I want to make my purchase, and then you immediately disconnect, because you always have the option to just look at your portfolio with links. You know what I'm saying? So
I got a question for you. So with links, now that you guys are based out of what, like as far as like the LLC,
Georgia.
Okay, Georgia.
Yeah, that's where my partner in crime, Spencer. That's where
Spencer's in Atlanta. Is he in Atlanta?
Columbus.
Outside of it.
Oh, okay, like Alpharetta.
Yeah. Me myself, I am in Indiana, so
he's not in Gary, people. He's not in Gary.
I am not in Gary.
He's safe. He's safe. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. Yeah.
But
I think that's smart.
Yeah, and then the other one, of course, is Crypto Rejects. It's an NFT project. You know, that's another thing is trying to do something different in the space with these NFTs. They are actually supporting 5 other crypto projects, including Links. You know, with the purchase of an NFT, and that's why I had it in the comments. So anybody, you know, if you've purchased a NFT during the stream, you will be in the running for, for a free NFT. And if if there's only 5, I'm all 5 of you get an NFT. So you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that this is this is helping to support other projects, especially like with Heroes. Heroes is a great charity project.
Yo, what am I thinking, bro? We
You know what I'm saying?
Heroes, is that project still around?
Yeah,
yeah,
Heroes
very much around.
Matter of fact, Ace was in the chat not too long ago.
Bro.
There he is. All right, Scott, what's up, man?
Wow.
Yo, Scott, let me tell you, Scott is rolling around this space like an assassin, because the thing about, he's collabing with everybody.
Yes, he is low key collabing with everybody.
His wife is actually like a very, very good merch designer, so we have her doing assisting in the merch store for Pocket Cows, and we did a collaboration with him for. It's only 100 pieces. Well, it was only 50 pieces. Like after one day, there's only I think it's down 40, 44, something like that. Heroes Pocket Cow collab hoodies. Yeah. So yeah, they're going fast. So,
yeah, absolutely. They're also partnered with Project X. Project X is doing great things. You got Dive Wallet. That's that their Rejects is partnered with Dive Wallet. Also partnered with Vault Finance. And of course links. And one thing I did want to, all right, so a lot of people are wondering about the utilities and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, one of the other big things, well, there's a couple big things. I'm about to make an announcement.
He's so excited.
I actually got approved to make an announcement. So so there is 75 101s, all of which have rewards attached to them. Some of them are in between $250 to $2,000 or $2,500. There are 9 that are $5,000 wins. So basically, if you mint this one of one, you get $5,000 in ETH, and the biggest one is $25,000. So this project has reserved over let's see, around $130,000 in ETH. Reserved to reward the communities. And like I say, not only are they rewarding their community, but through the purchasing of these NFTs, you're also supporting a lot of these like say these 5 other projects that are it's throwing money back into their projects, which is helping out their charts and whatnot. So one of the things that with there will be staking with this. Let's see. So with
a lot of interesting things coming,
yeah. So with the partnership, I just got approval. So they're partnered with, we are partnered with Vault, and with that there will be a staking platform or there will be staking with Vault. So you will be staking on their pulse to earn Vault token, and there will be an opportunity to have staking last up to a year to earn. And then of course there is a couple other things that Tony has also announced with stacking. So a lot of people they'll try to space out these NFTs. They'll buy 10 but put them in 10 different wallets to try to make it look something something that there's a whole bunch of holders on OpenSea. Well, to reduce that, because we want to be as accurate as possible, we want to be as clear and transparent as possible. There will be stacking available. I can't go into any details, but it will be if you buy 20, if you buy 30, I don't care if you buy 5, you will want to maintain those in one wallet, especially if you're going to be staking, because there will be some very, very awesome rewards. I'm not going to say income because I can't do that. There's going to be some awesome rewards attached to these. So it's going to be like a stacked thing. And, I'm saying the more you have, of course, the more you will be, rewarded and whatnot. There's a lot of other different things that's coming out with that. Some of the other utilities are getting patented. So you can't release all that information just yet. But like I say, it'll be released in as we go. You know what I'm saying? They just launched last Friday. So it's there's a lot of good things come to it. And like I say, with the projects that are partnered, I'm also, I'm an investor of those projects as well. So it's like, it was a no brainer for me to be like, hey, I want to be on board with this, because it's an awesome thing. And, rewarding the projects that have been around, that are transparent, that are doing the right things. Hey, you see, hey, you didn't even know Heroes is still alive. Look, hey,
No.
I'm telling you,
Scott moving around this space in like a silent assassin, bro.
Heroes has been around for over a year now. Over a year now.
Wait till you see
I remember when they came out. When they came out, but I just, after a while, I just hadn't heard anything from them.
Hey Jerry, where do you see their product apparition? Have you?
Yes.
You have no idea what that is. Like, it's going to replace Linktree.
Yeah.
Linktree?
Yeah.
They're going to replace Linktree?
Yes.
Yeah. Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Hey, Real G's moving silence, baby.
Yeah, bro.
My apparition.
Working.
My apparition.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like I say, it's like I say, it's just those are my two main ones right now. Of course, besides Volt and MetaMonkey AI, because they are both doing amazing things. Voltoshi's a genius, and I tell you what, the team over at MetaMonkey, they are doing the thing. And with being in the know of what they have and what they're working on and what they will be coming out with, it's a beautiful thing to see, and they will definitely be a big player in especially in the next bull cycle. I'm telling you that right now. They got some amazing things going for them, and they are all transparent, legit.
Joey said he said you plugging the heck out of those projects.
Hey, I got to. I got to, because you know what I'm saying. Hey, look, hey.
Hold on. What did Joey say? What did Joey say?
He said he's plugging the heck out of the project.
He said, hold on, go scroll back. He said, y'all better chill trying to get that JRE. We ain't having that over here.
Earlier.
Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey, see, what you don't know is I was a co-producer of Up and Up. See, that's what you don't know. All right? I co-wrote that.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. I still, well, if that's the case, where my money at? Because I have not gotten paid.
We had the label kind of like didn't
500,000 streams of that.
The label didn't cut either one of us a check, so we both got it.
Golly.
The publishing just vanished.
Should have monetized that thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Hey, public performance, bro. Like, dude, we should have been on a jukebox somewhere at a bar. Like, what?
They never, and Saitama never reached out to me to say, hey, bro, can we, pay you $250 for, anything like that? Never reached out to say, man, we love the song, we love what you're doing. We'll give you 10,000, whatever. Nothing. Not even a, man, we like it. Nothing. None of the developers. Matter of fact, I got blocked by one of them.
Hey, big shout out to Crypto Lounge, man. He's another great content creator. If you ain't subbed to him, make sure you
Crypto
go shoot
Lounge.
Hey, he's a great guy. Hey, he's got very, very knowledgeable especially when it comes to the crypto and crypto space and specifics and stuff like that. Make sure y'all check him out. Go shoot him a sub, man, because he's doing big things for the crypto space. And man, I'm telling you, look, when he speaks his mind, he speaks the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact. I think you're worse than me.
He gonna if there's some BS to be said about a project, if he knows about it, it will be said. You know what I mean? So shoot him. Make sure you shoot him a sub.
He shocked the hell out of me. I was like, it's a shame. You shocked me. Then you definitely that one. I was like, I'm appalled.
I look, I ain't even about to say the names, but I got blocked by a couple people because I was not antagonizing, but helping to put out some information that on a specific project because they was doing some BS, and I've now blocked from
bro, I've been getting
tagging them peoples. So
hey, dude, don't trust it. You'll be just fine. I've been getting death threats since January.
Hey,
don't
look,
worry about it.
Like, you're not the only one, bro.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
You just gotta roll.
Hey, you know who you can blame for that? You can blame Davey from Rise Up. It's all his
Where
fault.
is that dude? Where is that dude?
I just talked to him today. I just talked to him today.
Their project is doing. Okay. I've seen something about the project, rolling, getting better, but I haven't heard from Davey.
They're building a whole portal for staking, everything. It's a lot of stuff going on, man.
We'll see, man. I've been away for a minute, man. I really haven't been plugged in too much. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
taking care of business, and trying not to get caught up in the whatever
the bullshit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot out there. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, I mean, this crypto space, man. It can tear some people apart, man. It ain't for the weak. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Especially if you trying to be any kind of public figure, got your face out, even if you ain't got your face out, your PFP, your account, if you out there representing or or even exposing, I'm telling you, some of these communities, man, it's real cultish, man. They'll eat you alive.
You got people who'll send you who'll try to spam your phones, your phone numbers, your emails, your accounts, attack your wallets, your computers. I mean, I've had all of that done. Like, I don't say nothing about it. I say, whatever, but I see it happening. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. But people get crazy out there, man. They really do.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, this is how you survive in this world, bro. Your only goal is to go out in the world, be productive, and avoid crazy at all costs. But when the crazy approaches your crazy, you have to out crazy the crazy. So did it make sense? That's just how it goes. In order to alleviate the problems of crazy, you must out crazy the crazy. You gotta they're crazies on 7. You got to go to 8.5. That's just how it goes.
It has to be a smart crazy.
Yeah, smart crazy. Yes.
You gotta be smart crazy, right?
You gotta it's smazy. There you go.
And I tell you what, especially if I'm speaking some truths and they getting hurt about it, I
heard dog will holler, right? I heard dog will holler.
Guess what? They did this.
And speaking of crazy, you guys see that video, the levels of craziness on YouTube?
No, I haven't checked that out yet.
He said, see, if you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Yeah. It's been trendy. Take a look at it if you get a chance, man. Anyway, man, I do have to get something to eat. I'm running on E right now, and we're running right at 2 hours and 16 minutes right now. It's about $2,216.25. I'll send you the bill, okay, in the mail. Right, I'll send you the bill in the mail. But yeah, just run me my check when we're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I got off cheap.
Hold on 1 second. JRE's getting paid? How come nobody? Hey, you need my wallet address?
How come everybody didn't get the notice?
Worldwide, you need my wallet address, bro? Yeah, what is Jerry frozen? Jerry's frozen. Look at it. He's in shock.
No, I wasn't frozen. I was just playing.
I thought you frozen. Hey,
I know.
I was about to look at this.
I've practiced that a lot, in conferences and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, so when are you going to deliver those deliverables? Oh, he must be frozen. Let's quit the screen.
Yo, that's great. Hey, hold on, Jerry. Plug your show, man. Don't you and Vern have a show?
Huh? You talking about the exclusive vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vern, myself, and Cuff. They've been really the ones that's been doing the powerhouse. I think I attended one episode. It was an idea that kind of sparked after one of the shows I was on during Cuff and the Dip. He was promoting his NFT project and things of that nature. And so that's really where it kind of birthed. We haven't really sat down to talk about anything recently, but the idea, the concept, and everything is still there. It's been formulated. Cuff and Vern have done the graphics and things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure once things get settled, what have you, we'll take a look and get back at it. If not, they might just run with it. But for me, it was because of the loss of my grandmother. I kind of stepped away and just kind of mentally, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you look at my YouTube channel, my last video that I did was
a long time ago, bro.
Right. I just have not had the motivation, man, to do it. And when Worldwide reached out and I seen the DM, I didn't press it because I'm like, I I'm wondering if he's going to invite me to like a show or something like that. So I'll get back to it in a little bit. And then I was commenting on somebody's post, and he came out. I think you said, "Hey, bro, get at me. Like, what's up?" I'm like, God,
Yo, he had to do.
Hey, look,
I'm like,
Darren told me to do it. Darren told me, he said, I said, dang, man. I said, man, I reached out to JRE, man, and you know, I'd like to just
I'm
man,
bad.
What I tell you to do? What I tell you to do?
And he was like, you got to get him you got to tag him on something. You got to get him in
You gotta put him on blast.
I said, all right, I got you. I said, hey, JRE, man, you don't be checking your DMs, man.
Yeah. I was like, God dang. Okay, let me go.
He listened. Good job, Worldwide. Good job.
Darren, he thinks he knows how to wake me up, but he doesn't.
I have to. That's the only way, dude. Slide it like JRE will not look at his DM, or if he looks at it, you won't know.
Yeah,
So
I get so many though. I'm telling you, man, I get so many DMs.
I bet.
So I'm
hey,
just
look,
like,
if you see me DM you or Worldwide DM you, we're not asking you for money.
no, I didn't think that. I didn't think that at all. But I was just like, dang, how long is it gonna take me to read this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do I gotta respond like right away? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do all that. And then if I look at it, they're gonna want a response, right? I'm like, golly. But when you hit me up after that, I said, let me go take a look. And I was like, oh, okay. I checked out the last show you did in your format. I'm like, okay, respect, big up. So I definitely appreciate the invite out, man. You didn't have to do it, and Darren for the recommendation there on that. So appreciate, man. Good quality content, good quality space, man. And we need more of this. Seriously, got people with integrity, right? That's hard to find.
Yes.
Seriously. I mean, some people, you know, they come into the space, they start doing their thing, and then they lose that integrity. That consistency.
Because they start gaining a bunch of ETH.
They start gaining a bunch of ETH, right? You know what I'm saying? Money change. Listen, money will change people. You know,
it don't change. No, you know what it is, Jerry. Money don't change people. It just makes them more of what they already are.
Oh, you know what? That's good. That's good.
That's what it is.
That's good. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back for that one.
Hold on. Incense, everyone. Incense. Yeah. That was poetry. Incense.
Go ahead. We're gonna give you a roundup for that. Round of applause. Round of applause. You're absolutely right. That's a different perspective. Yeah, gotcha.
True.
Yeah,
you was already a slime. If you low key, you've already been a slime bag. So now that you got the bag, now you just a slimy slime bag with a bag.
Yeah. you can do more slimy slime.
You can do more slimy slime with the slimy bag.
True. Yeah, absolutely.
And
hey man, hey, I really appreciate your time. I know you said you gotta go get you something to eat, man.
I'm hungry, man. Cheeseburger, something.
Shoot me your Ether address, man. I'll get you one of these Crypto Reject NFTs, man.
Oh, okay. You're gonna. I mean, it has nothing to do with the show, right?
No, man. Hey,
okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, pitching to you for free, man. Hey, because I appreciate your time. I appreciate you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't have to. You know what I mean?
Damn, now you're gonna make me send Jerry a cow. Dang.
You better, boy. Get that.
Hey, I tell you what, Vern got one. Vern got one. It was like he was playing a video game while he was on the show.
Was it?
Yeah. Check it out, man. I didn't even look. Kadu shocked the hell out of me. I didn't even know Kadu bought a bunch of them. But then Kadu's home team. That's Miami, so you know.
Yeah. Kadu, man. Good guys, man. The JC crew.
Hey, Sir Crypto, I know what your wallet is. Don't play with me, Sir Crypto. I already know what time it is with you. I already know what time it is. You don't need no more cows, bro. You don't need a cow. But yeah, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here too, bro.
Hey, appreciate your time, Darren. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate your time, JRE. I appreciate your time of everybody. Yeah, because it's about cutoff time. So you know,
yeah.
I'm
Are you central? Are you central or PST?
EST.
Oh, you're Eastern?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Right. We were on the same. Where you at, Darren? Where you at? New York?
I'm in Florida.
Are you all down there in Florida with the Gators?
I'm down here in South Florida.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
But so I will say that you know, I'm going to go back through the chats and everything. I'm gonna pick a couple winners. I'm gonna reach out to you because there's definitely there's a lot of people in there that I know. I'm gonna reach out to. Matter of fact, I'll put you in a kind of spinning wheel auto thing, and I'll pick a few people and I'll get y'all a Crypto Reject. Just make sure y'all check it out. There's a lot of more information coming out about them. And it's like I say, and with these, you are supporting, not only with the utilities that are coming out, you are supporting 5 other projects that, you know, and you know, it's the money's all coming around back in circle to support everybody, supporting everybody's communities. So yeah, so
also, if
Yeah,
you spin
man.
that wheel, I got $250 more in ETH to give away. I gave $250
Damn.
already to Dofi somewhere. They commented on the stream. So they got 250 in ETH coming. And then if you want to do a spin on along with the NFTs, and then just have the person, whoever wins that, inbox me, what have you.
Oh, definitely.
Also, you said you monetize. I couldn't when I checked.
Not yet. He's got it. Yeah, they like once you get approved for it, they do like the little last review, then you start doing super chat.
Oh, okay, good. Well, congratulations on. I looked, I said, "Dang, if somebody want to give."
You can't be the first super chat, bro. I'm everybody's first.
I'm trying to be the super chat, man.
You can't do that. I have a record here. I've been 3 people's first super chats. You can't do that.
Not mine.
Can't mess
You just
up
super
my
chat.
screen.
You just super chat me.
Well, you go live, and I'll do it. Come on, man. It's
yeah, and I'll do that. I'll do that live and everything. I like to do all of my picks and stuff live.
Okay.
So like I say, I'll do a follow-up stream, and everybody's in the chat away. Everybody can see whose names is in it.
Okay.
And that way, ain't nobody gonna say that Dragon Rider was cheating somebody out of some free winnings. So
they're gonna say it anyway. They're gonna say it anyway. Don't matter if you do it right.
Yeah.
I remember I had somebody tell me, "Hey, bro, your giveaways are fake." I was like, "How?" He said, "The only thing you're doing."
That's where the fake philanthropist came from.
Yeah. Only thing. No. That was Torres. That was Torres. Torres said I was a fake philanthropist. But yeah, that was him. But no, somebody else was like, hey, bro, your giveaways are fake. I was like, why? He said, the only thing you're doing with these giveaways is that you're creating all these wallets, creating all these Twitter accounts with PFPs, and you're sending them to yourself. Stop the hate. I said, so I've sent myself over $1 million something in giveaways. Yeah, bro, that's what you've done.
You know the tax ramifications for that.
Boy, you know, right?
So anyway, Dragon, you gonna get the hate, brother. You gonna get the hate. So just prepare for it.
I'm always. I do it with a smile, baby. Hey,
I know, man.
If you really that butt hurt, hey, come.
You remind me of some of my family back home, man. Mississippi, Alabama area, brother. You got any family down there?
What part of Alabama?
Not you, Darren.
No, I got my grandmother's from Selma. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Selma.
The whole
ML
family. Okay.
ML.
Okay.
Yeah, right down there, man. So Sumter County.
Put it like it. I live in a state where you don't need a license to carry, so put it like
bam.
That.
All right.
Go. Dragon Rider don't play. I'm a vet too, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a good shot. So
locked and loaded, man.
Click, clap.
After 16 years in the military, man, I learned how to use some weapons now. Let's go.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, appreciate your service.
Preserve two-way. Preserve two-way.
Preserve two-way.
It makes a noise for Worldwide Crypto, everybody.
Hey, Worldwide Crypto, appreciate you, man. Good content, bro. Good flow too, brother.
Thank you.
Real good show,
man. I'm trying to do this. You know, this is my last stream for the year, and you know, I'm gonna do a New Year's stream. You know, once I get that set up, I'll reach out to some people and see who can come on, man. You know, because I like to bullshit and talk. So
I'm with it. Hey, and Jay, this for you, JRE. All right.
Hey, look. So with that being said, we're gonna let Jerry go get something to eat. Darren probably gotta go work out. He gotta go hit that treadmill or something. So he gonna run around the block a couple times.
Jerry, Jerry want to leave me so bad. Jerry, I
did my PT earlier today. Got my gym workout in, man. I'm trying to lose these pounds and get these muscles back, brother.
Bro, who are you telling? I'm doing intermittent fasting, and it's like it's killer.
The only thing it's not gonna kill is the attitude in that mouth. So I mean, you're doing good. You're all right. Hey, on that note, y'all have a good one.
That's what you're gonna exit on. I knew it was gonna happen.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
Man. Hey,
Good job.
hey, man, this was awesome. It was awesome.
Fun,
This
man.
is an awesome
It's always a
send-off
good time.
for WWC, man, for the end of the year, man. This is
that was a good show, bro. I had a
yeah,
good time. Thanks for
like-
the invite, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your time, man. And yeah, we definitely get together for another stream after the new year, because I need a little bit of break from the live streams a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, so once again, I will be doing I'll go through and pick some names and to receive a couple of free NFTs from the Crypto Rejects. And look, these ain't cheap either. Look, hey,
no, they're definitely not. They're definitely not.
0.22 ETH.
0.22 ETH.
0.22 ETH. You know what I'm saying? So hey, make sure you definitely take a look at the project. There's a lot of things. I mean, I just now, you know, with the staking, because that was a big question on everybody's minds is, oh, what about the staking? I mean, are you going to have staking? Are you going to have this? Where's part of the utility? Tell us something. And there you go. You just found out about the Vault Finance partnership. And you know, with that staking, you will be receiving Vault Finance tokens. So not only that, when you buy portions of those proceeds go to, you know, individual 5 different projects that are doing the right thing in the space.
Yeah.
Most of them have been around for a very long time. They are operating and being compliant, and they are operating as legit businesses. So, you know, take the opportunity to take a look at them, because they are you know, the days of pump and dump and scam tokens are about to be gone. So
let me say this too real quick before we dash out of here. All the project devs that may be watching this, do yourselves a favor. Offer a product that can be utilized in the commercial world, because if you're just relying on the people in your Telegram group to pump your charts, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, yo. You know, do something. You treat these like real businesses. You know what I mean? These are start. Essentially, we're all putting our money in startups.
Yes, these are these are definitely all startups.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Here's the scary part about it. It's the wild, wild west. So whatever decision these devs or that whoever controls the keys, whatever decisions they make can potentially screw us all. You know what I mean? It ain't like going on Start Engine or you know you know.
Yes.
It's not like doing that. This is a much more risky situation. So I think all these devs need to make sure that, you know, preferably, I know it's not completely possible for everyone, but preferably come to the table with the product already built. You know what I'm saying? With a utility already in place. Then you'll have no problem making more money. You know what I mean? You'll have no problem getting money out of people because you've already shown the proof of work. You know what I mean? Hold up, Sir Crypto said, check out Overburn. Who reactivated it? Somebody reactivated it. Was it Yak? Nah, we'll see. I'll call DB and find out.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll just call DB and find out what's going on.
Exactly. That's what we all do, man. Hey, because I'm telling you, somebody just Project X got big news coming out tomorrow. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, Project X, look, 5 different projects, because I mean it's links. Of course, you know that you know we don't have a token NFT, so that's how this is supporting us to be able to grow to achieve what we're trying to do.
And you guys don't need a token, bro. You guys don't need it. Links don't need a token. You have a tangible product that can not only be used in DeFi, it can be used in any facet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look. So put it like this. I am in touch with people that aren't in crypto. I'm in touch to work with people, have links work with people that aren't in crypto, like real businesses,
like a real business is supposed to do.
Yes. So you know, links is doing its thing and growing and doing what we're trying to do and trying to accomplish in the space. And you know, one phone call at a time, you know, we are making moves. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but like I say, Project X, you got Dive Wallet. Dive Wallet, man, hey, they got some amazing product.
I I need to do a little bit more research on Dive Wallet. I don't know too much about
Dive. Because they was already partnered with Vault Finance.
I know that. I know that. I just never done it.
Chris don't play when it comes to business, so I'm telling you that right now.
No, shout out to Chris, man.
Vault Finance is doing big things. You know what I'm saying? And Heroes, I'm telling you, man. Heroes,
they sleeping, bro. They better not sleep on Heroes too long.
All these different businesses right now. I'm telling you, when the bull run comes and these little scam tokens and stuff and these scam devs, when they are out, I'm telling you, these businesses that are thriving right now, that are building and are doing these collabs, are the ones that are going to climb those heights. Yep. When BTC decides it wants to, or ETH or whoever decides that they're ready to break out to the top. You know what I mean? So these businesses that are building right now, you need to really be watching out for them, because they got products out. They have utilities out. They ain't launching yesterday and promising you something 6 months down the road, because 6 months down the road, they probably ain't gonna be here. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Far few in between.
And I'm sticking right now. I got my couple little token projects. For the most part, I'm sticking to name brands, bro. Like if I don't see what you're doing, if I don't see a proof of work, I don't see anything that you've done. If I just hear bullshit, I'm not buying it, bro. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's why I think NFTs are like, NFTs are gonna be pretty much like scot-free. They're not gonna have any issues. You know what I'm saying? But your NFT had gaming NFTs. Did you see what Ripple said? Ripple said gaming NFTs are the future. There's been about 4 different credible sources that have said the exact same thing.
I mean, yes, and with that,
go ahead, plug it. Go ahead, plug something. Go ahead. I know it's coming.
I already mentioned the project, and there's something that will be applied to one of those projects that I've already mentioned in the future. So with that, so you just did another confirmation that part of that utility is when it comes out, it's going to be actual real world use. So
that part.
Do your research on these projects, and you'll definitely see which one I'm talking about. So,
all right, y'all.
With that being said, I appreciate everybody for coming out. So this is
because if we don't end this shit now, me and you'll be on here forever.
Man, I already know. Look, we'll see. I'll see you after the new year. Thank y'all for stopping by. Please shoot everybody that was on the panel, like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Go to everybody's socials. Make sure you follow everybody that was up here, because everybody up here are awesome content creators. Go check out some of my other roundtables. Go subscribe to them. Everyone else as well, because I'm telling you, I'm trying to bring on people that are awesome personalities that are trying to work together for a great crypto future, or crypto space future, or whatever, however you want to say it. They doing positive things. So with that being said, we'll see y'all later.
Peace.